2. Are we back?
Should be back.
And we should be back.
I believe so.
I believe so. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you please give me a wave? Oh wait, it doesn't work that way. Alright, anyway. Hey, what are you looking at? Come on.
Come on, checking.
And we are just gotten back to the stream side, to the draft side. Both teams are ready. Actually, the bans has already taken place, and I think the game they had some issues. So one of them quit the game, and apparently the bans were Taipei taking out Shako, Taipei taking out Lee Sin, Shako, and Shen. Oh no, wait.
No,
actually,
it's got Lee Sin and Shen on the Vietnam side.
looks like they're going in for another pick side. So we can actually see.
Should be the next band.
Lulu should be the next band, and actually this part I'm not too sure what's their next because they actually quitted. They actually quit. Yeah, so Galio will be the next band for TPA, and we're just waiting on Saigon Jokers band right now. What do you think? Band Master Yi.
Mundo. Oh, it's a Rise.
And Rise has been taken out by Saigon Jokers. We may see a
And there
Mundo,
goes the-
and there
yes.
goes the first Mundo pickup by TPA. Very, very solid pick for their team. They have a very good strategy built. TPA has a very strong strategy built around Mundo. They will, and I can bet with you, they will capitalize from this. And Jenna has been the first pick by Saigon Jokers, and Morgana has been the next picked up by Saigon Jokers. Probably going to the mid Morgana, and with the Jana as a support. And Mundo, right here we have seen TPA Mundo really strong, really strong, very good timing, and we see the Soraka got pick up on the TPA side. It's a very, for you guys, it's a very common build. The Soraka got combo, where Soraka easily keeps up the mana for Urgot, and Urgot just spams. Yeah, I'm not losing spams. She just ditches out a plethora of acid hunters. Yeah, he just ditches out a plethora of acid hunters, and he comes on stock. So on that, he makes up SNS room, but with just more damage and less mobility. And we see the Corki or Brave pickup. You may see a Grave. What do you think? Brave Corki?
Pain! Most probably be Graves, I believe.
Brave Corki Silver?
Grave would have the better chance, I suppose.
Timo
At the bottom, AD is also strong.
Oh.
I tried Timo AD at the bottom.
Oh.
He must
You
work
just
very.
bad, bro. You just bad.
He must work very well to support because Timo's range is a bit short. I was fighting against a Caitlyn. I got shot twice before I could reach her and blind her. So
looks like they're just gonna go for the Corki scene. I'm a loose right, bro. And they're just gonna go with the Shyvana pickup. Probably for the jungle at the top lane. Cassiopeia has been taken by Thor is going probably the mid lane, and they're just missing out on the top lane side. What do you think, Vladimir?
it's Kola Lane. It's good.
Olaf?
Oh, Kola Lane is playing.
Yeah, Kola Lane will be
This is
Kola Lane
gonna
will
be
be playing in the middle side. And Fizz will be taken up by TPA. Looks like it's gonna be a very different play. You see,
But now, very safe Fizz. But now the thought process would be: so is this Fizz going to be AP, AD, or more tanky? Because Fizz can actually fit in all those roles depending on how you build and how you want to play him.
AP, bro. Hybrid, all the way hybrid. Windsor Rage play.
Yes, Windsor Rage
I
play.
put you more, die. Simple math. I put you more, you die.
And SJ Violet, let's see, the last pick would be against Fizz. They won't pick Irelia, they won't pick Tryndamere, and Lee Sin has been banned. Lee Sin is more of Vietnam strong pick, so... Oh.
And GP, looks like we have a GP pickup. It's very rare. It's actually very rare to see things like GP and this in this competition. And it looks like Kola Lin will be playing onto the support side. Here and CB is Urgot gonna stick with Spike?
I think they have problems swapping champions right now.
Yeah, they may have some issues swapping champions. Right
Or
now.
they're just taking their time. But anyway, so it will be fun to see. It will be fun to see Fizz jump over Gangplank's bullets.
Yeah.
Let's see reaction time of Fizz.
No, but it's not. I'm not too sure whether it's gonna be a good idea because it actually takes more mana to Trickster, and
I mean,
the cooldown is longer.
The cooldown is long, but if you Trickster, you dodge, you land a slow, you can poke him, you do the damage with the W.
And he can poke you and do damage to you.
But
over time.
I mean, your damage over time should hurt more. You have an inert effect.
If you have missing HP.
No, if it's on the W.
Yeah, but if you have missing HP, you take more damage.
Yeah, but I mean, after you land the E.
But if you have no damage.
How can you be no damage?
Why you have no
Fizz? Okay, let's check Fizz. Seems like you have this heated debate. Let's check Fizz runes. Oh, 27 armor.
27 armor
and 3 health
enhancers. Yeah, looks like he's gonna go with that. You know, I'm not gonna trickster jump.
See? Oh, it's tanky. Wait, he can trade hits. It's only a GP. He's like, GP, poke, oh, shoot me, no damage. And and Fizz can tank crit damage from his passive.
What's with the accent, bro? What do you mean by his passive?
His Fizz passive allows him to walk through creeps, as well as creeps do less damage to him. I mean, not as much as even it's 50%, but I believe Fizz blocks out like 6 or 10 damage. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, that's a lot already.
Yes, that's a lot of damage, especially in the early stage. So, and with that armor, it's like telling Gangplank, goodbye. You can't do much damage. I mean, Gangplank early game, I mean, depends on how you build him.
Well, if he takes the blue.
But if he takes the blue,
that will that will be a big edge.
But he might take the blue because he actually has teleport, so they actually might give the blue to Gangplank.
Exactly. See, the blue may come on, but and you see our screen is actually black at the moment.
Oh, sorry about that. And right now,
worries.
We have actually a second technical issue where SJ Archie can't seem to connect into the game. Oh, I'm not sure what's happening on that side, but we can skip that. So right now, the bottom is definitely one of the more solid lanes with Urgot and Soraka. I've seen the combination play and they do it very well. Like, Urgot does not get harassed mostly at all, or even if he gets hit, it doesn't matter because the damage he returns is just so much more. And for Mundo jungle, actually
TPA, as I was just mentioning earlier, TPA has a strat around Mundo.
Yes,
that's a fact. TPA, they have a strat around Mundo, and if they take the Mundo, it's going to be really going to wreak havoc against the enemy. It's going to be wrecking balls, bro.
And their Mundo doesn't take exhaust; it actually takes flash.
Yeah. I mean, if he knows how to, if he knows what to do, you know.
Yes.
I'm actually very excited to see this because there's a Mundo, and he goes where he pleases.
Yes, he will take the wolf, the blue, the red, and he like looking in the face, hi Shyvana, throw and cleaver, and like goodbye. Mundo goes as he pleases.
So yeah, we see Izumin on Gangplank with the teleport flash, SG Egg on Sivana Smite jungling, and we are now going into the game. The game has been paused currently, just waiting for Archie to actually get back into the game. Well, not to worry about this part.
Yeah, so 6 seconds into the game, and nothing's happening.
As always.
That's I thought you were saying
6 seconds. 6 seconds, not 6 minutes.
I said 6 seconds.
No, you didn't. You said 6 minutes. No, you said 6 hours.
I purposely said that because I thought you were going to do the 9-gag joke.
I don't do 9-gag.
I
don't do 9-gag.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so right now, I say TPA's lineup seems quite solid in terms of poking out tankiness with Fizz. I mean, I suppose he can be an AP or AD Fizz, but I've seen some Fizz players that take a Doran Blade in the beginning. Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot. I've seen a lot of it, but the fact is whether they actually lose out. Start area. Okay. You do not know that part. That's the thing about it. There's a lot of factors. You can actually start with anything. You can actually just start with pots. 13 pot Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser is a special case.
13 pot Fizz, you have to be the first one. You always have to start. I mean, someone has to start the trap.
Yes. And right now, Shyvana against Mundo, this has been one of the counters that has been happening because Shyvana can clear the jungle quite fast. So when Mundo is counter jungling, she can go and counter jungle as well, and they will trade, or they can fight in the jungle as well. Have you seen this a lot? I mean, I've seen it. I forgot which game I saw the other day. Also, ESL, they use Mundo again. When Mundo was picked, the opponent picked Shyvana most of the time.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that one. I think I've seen it, but I can't remember. But I haven't seen Rammus in a while.
Of course, Rammus can't roll anymore. I mean, they did nerf his power ball. the startup is very slow now, but it does pick up. But I mean, it reduces his gankability on how quick the games will happen.
Man, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I was playing Ramus the other day.
And you got owned.
No, I got a game.
Okay, so they're gonna remake the game.
They're gonna remake the game, and we're just gonna quit and rejoin the game.
A summoner has disconnected.
Just take your time.
A summoner has
Take your time.
So let's see.
Quit.
Yes. Oh.
Quit.
As a spectator, you actually have a function to quit the game.
Yes.
After leaving.
Let's go back into the game.
Another. Give us a moment. It's. Acting up.
So the game's just going to start in short while probably because we created
Yes,
in
so
short
we
while.
will show you some commercials. I suppose that will be the best action. Or would you like to say something more?
No, we'll just get back to we'll get back to you in a short while.
Razer was the first to innovate by storing all of your gaming information in a mouse. We led, everyone else followed. The leader in gaming technology brings you the next generation in gaming peripherals. Introducing Razer Synapse 2.0, the world's first application for storing your peripheral settings in the cloud. With Razer Synapse 2.0, all of your preferences, key bindings, macros, profiles, and more stored instantly, online, in the cloud. Customize and store your settings for virtually any next-generation Razer peripheral and access them from anywhere. Now you can bring your settings with you to the LAN center, tournament, or on your work or home PC. With Synapse 2.0, you can have your settings anytime, anywhere.
在电脑世界，速度是你唯一的生存之道。Acer Predator 桌上型电脑采用 Intel Core 处理器，不锁背屏，全面释放效能极限，速度改变你的未来。Acer。
It's the biggest League of Legends event yet. The best players from around the globe are competing for the biggest prize pool in the history of esports. Announcing the Season 2 World Championship.
Riot and the entire League of Legends community have been watching Season 2 unfold, and the competition has been fierce. Early leaders like SK Gaming, CLG, TSM, and Dignitas quickly emerged, but upstarts such as MIG, World Elite, and Moscow 5 have exploded onto the scene.
Wanted to make a statement to players around the world when we committed to a multi-million-dollar prize pool. League of Legends will be an esports leader for years to come. So far, we've awarded over $1 million in prize money to teams around the globe. And one of those teams is going to walk away with the grand prize. We can't wait to see how many summoners watch the rest of this season's events. Just halfway through the season, more people are watching League of Legends than tune in to watch Major League Baseball games on ESPN.
The regional finals will come to you live from around the world. We kick off in mainland China at ChinaJoy in July, followed by Europe at Gamescom in August, North America at PAX Prime in September, Southeast Asia, Singapore and Taiwan, and wrapping up in Korea at the OnGameNet Esports Stadium. After the regional winners have been declared, the top 12 teams will then put it all on the line during the Season 2 World Championship in Los Angeles, California.
We want to show our players and the world that Riot Games is committed to elevating esports. And that's why we are raising the bar to where it belongs. This is not going to be your typical esport event. And it's all in support of the insane competition between the two best teams on the planet.
The Season 2 World Championship. Tickets go on sale this summer.
That's what we call motherboard.
G-Data 德国防毒软体，超过26年防毒经验。G-Data Antivirus、G-Data Internet Security， 病毒侦测率高达99.9%，轻巧、安全，不占资源，连续拿下多项国际评测 No.1 殊荣。双擎技术、爆发护盾、误报保护、云端辨识、高速指纹辨识的产品特色。双擎技术完美保护 ，G-Data 专线0227711616，www.gdata.tw。
Razer was the first to innovate by storing all of your gaming information in a mouse. We led, everyone else followed. The leader in gaming technology brings you the next generation in gaming peripherals. Introducing Razer Synapse 2.0, the world's first application for storing your peripheral settings in the cloud. With Razer Synapse 2.0, all of your preferences, key bindings, macros, profiles, and more, stored instantly, online, in the cloud. Customize and store your settings for virtually any next-generation Razer peripheral, and access them from anywhere. Now you can bring your settings with you to the LAN center, tournament, or on your work or home PC. With Synapse 2.0, you can have your settings anytime, anywhere.
在电脑世界，速度是你唯一的生存之道。Acer Predator 桌上型电脑采用 Intel Core 处理器，不锁废屏，全面释放效能极限，速度改变你的未来。Acer。
Alright,
we are back.
We are back and we are going into the game
right now.
Now we see the game has 36 minutes and it seems that
you
everyone
said 36 minutes.
Alright,
See,
fine.
Like a boss.
Fine. It's my fault. It's my fault. Anyway. my fault. Okay, anyway, everything is going into the game, and it seems like the TPA is going to play really safe with the Mundo on the top side of this, on the top side of the race, the bottom, the middle bottom brush, and we see a ward being placed by Saigon Jokers into the single brush near Dragon on the left side, Fizz is just guarding the blue, Cassiopeia guarding the blue. It looks like they're just going to play this really safe strat. And it looks like Mundo is going to start with the cloth armor 5 pots, and Shyvana is going to go with the boost 3 pots, probably going with that early red, going to go gank early onto the top lane. Looks like Corki is moving onto the top lane. Not too sure what's going on right there. Probably they're just going to give the blue to... Oh no, they're actually going to swap lanes.
Are they?
Actually going to swap lanes. Gangplank's just starting out to the bottom side. And it looks like he will be taking red. Yeah, he will be taking blue. Looks like he'll be taking blue. You see Morgana moving onto the blue, trying to dish it. And Shyvana's just going to take onto the red. And the top side is just going to take the golems. And it's a good swap. I think it's a good swap for them. What do you think about it?
I'm quite worried actually
What are you
for
worried about?
GP. Even though he has a blue, still he can farm without problem with his parlay, and as well by cutting his fruits, he'll get the half vision and everything. But right now, even before entering the lane, he's about to die.
No, actually he will survive. He will survive, but he will be spending pots. He will certainly most be spending pots right there, and I'm not too sure whether it may be a real problematic for his laning phase in the early start. And he's just going to go back to L2. We're going to go back to get some pots for the armor. And so you see the extra pots down, the 5 pots and what, and see Fizz now hitting onto Janna and Corki right there. Probably not what he expected, but the extra armor is still going to do him a lot of good. And the extra 8.1 HP regen, very strong right there. Mundo probably just going to go onto the top lane and gank, but there's a ward on the bottom lane. On the bottom side, can you please stop the lock on camera? And we see the bottom side, and they see Mundo coming in. He knows there's a ward right here, so he's just going to back off. And probably just going to go counter jungle level 3, 2 buffs, and same level Shyvana level 3, 1 buff, but she didn't take the blue, but her HP is kind of low. Morgan may not be a good position for he's going to take this break, and not Morgana just going to move in for him, and Shyvana and going to be a gang onto Mundo. Mundo's probably going to go down. This ignite has been going onto Mundo. Mundo's going to run away, flash over the wall, and where is the ignite? And Morgana takes the first blood, flash over, takes a single hit, and Morgana takes the first blood onto Mundo. All the mistakes in the world right there. Not too good for Mundo right there. He's going to give Morgana the double buff with the extra red. And Dark Binding goes on to Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia has to flash out from there. The second normal hit hits Cassiopeia, it might be the end for her. The red buff just stacks on. And this is going to be really strong for Morgana at the moment. She's really dominating the lane. Cassiopeia can't go back. She's just going to push the lane on the top lane. And you just see onto the top lane, Fizz is not doing very well against the Janna Corki combo, but he's just holding her right there. Less than 1. This is 1 bar of HP right now. This 100 HP. If Shyvana decides to come in from the blue side, this may spell the end for Fizz. Even though he has a trickster, and it may be what the time Mundo is taking the first blood. Just going to get onto his boots right there. GP doing much better job than Fizz right now. He's going to his pallet, dodging all the acid. I mean all the corrosive charges. Cassiopeia is going to move back into the game, and it looks like they may be setting up for a dragon, or just going to go onto the gang. Oh no, just going to plant the ward onto the single brush. Morgana went back by 2 Doran blades, 2 Doran ring, pumping up the HP to 57. Very strong. Once you reach level 6, Cassiopeia is going to have an issue right there, especially when she has a blue buff. No problem with Mana right there. Mundo's going to move back, and Fizz is just going to stay there, take levels, but he just can't farm. It's going to be almost impossible for Sandy to farm at the moment because of Corki. Corki just if he comes near, Corki just put out his fortress balls, start up his Gatling gun and stretch it. Piece of armor. Going to put him in a big issue. Going to put him in a big problem. And Janna's shield, Janna's shield is going to give him the extra AD, and Fizz is not going to be able to reach Corki to destroy that shield before he actually dies.
I'm actually more interested with Stanley's style of playing right now. He actually it changed in the sense of the more old style of the old meta, where you get a growth pendant instead of cloth armor and 5 pots. I suppose because of his runes as well, where and masteries, when he's being very tanky. So much armor on him right now. He has like 63 armor, 40 magic resist. as well. I think it's
not enough to actually.
I mean, it's not enough, but as well as his HP regen.
And we have a kill on to Gangplank right there. Urgot gonna take a tower hit. One tower hit and she's probably not gonna survive. Shyvana gonna take down Urgot. Probably gonna work onto Corellian also gonna go down to Morgana right there with the Dark Binding. Nice hit on the Dark Binding. Shyvana take one assist, one kill. And Mundo's probably gonna try to gang on the top lane, but it's not gonna succeed with Jenna right there blowing him away for just 250 an hour.
250 an hour.
And we see onto this, and we can actually check the stats on the challenge. We see all the gang is going out again. It's just Mundo's just gonna try to apply pressure, throwing his free access. I mean the cleavers right there. Shyvana's gonna go onto top lane, trying to get a gang onto the face probably. Morgana's gonna win. Morgana fall into a trap of Cassiopeia. Gonna win, but not gonna be a big problem. He's gonna put out the ulti. Morgana's gonna die through the midnight. Cassiopeia's gonna go down to Shyvana right there. Very good trade, 1 for 2 right there. But unfortunately, Morgana, you could have survived that. You could have survived that if you didn't take the bait. I mean, if you didn't fall into the trap. But you know, who could have guessed? Shyvana now going to plant a ward onto the enemy blue. Probably gonna move on to Fist or not? Or probably just gonna go back, get Dragon. They have the good advantage. Saigon Jokers have a 3-kill advantage. They have a very good advantage. They have been pushing down everything, and we see Fist moving on to Corki. Corki may go down to this kill, and no, Corki is just gonna survive with barely freaking 9 HP. 9 HP. Good attempt there, Fizz.
Yes, look at Fizz. Fizz just has the high burst and quickly just out damages most AD and most squishy champions. Actually does a very good job in all these things. Right now TPA is actually, I think they've been overconfident against the Saigon Jokers, like when Mundo actually went to take the race, he didn't try to throw a cleaver into the bush to see whether there's anyone there, hit anything. They're making this like I don't think it's like not really small mistakes, but they just confident of the timing. Like they knew that the Shyvana's timing when it went back. Like Shyvana was recalling at the time when Mundo died. I mean when Mundo went to counter jungle, but when she saw Mundo there, she stayed back to fight, and Morgana saw it and they took the chance and they got the first kill out of him. Right now Shyvana is not feeling very confident after getting the kills. Now he's gonna go and counter jungle Mundo. Mundo probably is out, gonna move away, gonna slowly try to poke.
And we have Corellian taking down Izumi on the bottom lane. Looks like a very good kill by Urgot and Soraka right there. It looks like Izumi is continuously taking the blue right there. You know, keeping his farms up. Very good tech. I think it's very good tactic, but the goal lead is not very far away from each other. Even though it's kills, but the goal lead is not very far away from each other.
Yes, and right now also giving Gangplank the blue, the other four for Saigon Jokers went to steal the blue of the Taipei Assassins, and the Taipei Assassins couldn't contest to it, and they just gave it up. And right now the Saigon Jokers actually have the map very heavily warded. They can almost see everywhere where Mundo is. They really want to stop Mundo from doing any gangs, from counter jungling, from preying from places they would not expect, because they know that Mundo threat is there, and they just totally want to counter it. And it's in comparison to right now for Taipei Assassins, their warding is only at the bottom lane where the AD is to keep the AD safe on Shyvana, but overall they have no vision of what's happening. Right now Shyvana could be anywhere. Fizz is at top again, push back to the tower, taking his time, trying to find creep by creep. Shyvana actually dies in, there he goes, and Fizz only falls and tries to kill Shyvana but takes it down, but Shyvana just being tanky was unable to do it, and the tower just hitting Shyvana a few times but nothing happens, and the Corki, the Janna stun, everything all well played. Just as I had mentioned, Shyvana might be coming and there was no one that Shyvana just suddenly pops out as I move the screen away from there. That totally caught me off.
Yeah, that doesn't put out the fog of war.
Yes.
Let's put the fog of war back on, and we see the Janna Corki combo has been really good against the Fizz. I'm not too sure why he picked Fizz in the first place. I mean there were a lot of other champions open. I think maybe they were trying to build a build, and they're trying to play a different build. And it looks like Urgot and Soraka is going to go onto the top lane right now. Mundo is going, I don't know, they may have actually tracked out Mundo's half. So, you know, the mods have actually a very strong meaning right there. Because Mundo currently is just, being countered a lot by Shyvana. Yes.
Normally by now for TPA, by level 5 or level 6 Mundo, he will have Oracle already out and be deboarding all the way, putting a lot of pressure. But right now, as you can see, because of the early game, the small mistakes they made right now, they are falling behind. And right now Mundo does not have that early hub goal nor the Oracle where he normally gets, and just keeps deboarding.
Looks like there may be a kill onto Janna moving too close to Ergot, and may have been swapped in right there, swapped in, swapped in ulti by Cass, and that would be a very dead that would be a very dead Janna. It looks like everyone's just running around the mid lane, not too sure what's going on at the moment. Izumi back on the top lane. It looks like Ergot is probably good. Ergot and Soraka dancing on the top brush, the middle top brush, not too sure what's going on. Mundo dancing on the bottom top brush, bottom middle brush, and I see Morgana right now putting out her full attack. Going back onto the bottom, it's going to be coffee again.
He's playing safe because he couldn't see Janna. He didn't try to actually poke and do more damage to Corki instead.
It looks like Mundo's going to run into Shyvana right there. Going to try to leave, but going to miss.
I think everyone is just preparing for the dragon. Right there goes the mid lane.
They're not going to give us too much to do. Shyvana was very well played by Saigon. Taipei Assassins very well played by Taipei Assassins. Taking out Morgana easily right there. The gangplank ulti not being able to save Morgana fast enough.
And right now, instead of Taipei Assassins holding advantage of normally the early Oracle, now the Saigon Jokers has it instead of Shyvana. And right now, Fizz again is being pushed back to the tower. He's being chipped down very much. And right now, Shyvana just tries to defend the tower, doesn't want to break so soon, but there's nothing much he can do. So right now, they're easier to give up the tower. So the first tower goes down.
Saigon Jokers is Taipei Assassins going to offer a much different strategy. Move everyone over to the middle side and going to take out the tower. Morgana's going to be
and right now, the game plan just walls and moves back. And right now, actually, even though there are 2 kills differences, but the goal differences still remains very small. It's only like a 400 goal difference. And now Mundo comes and frees lands the ultimate on Corki, and now
we have a gang on the bottom lane
happens, and now the tidal restriction happens, but it doesn't hit Corki. Corki flashes away, and now the changing target to Janna.
It goes on to Fizz.
Yes, the gameplay teleports from top, coming to the bottom. Mundo push everyone away. Here comes Morgana as well. Now Mundo is left alone.
Other than Mundo right here.
But Mundo says his flash. If he doesn't well, he should be able to run away. Yes, there goes the flash.
And no one's gonna die right there. Very well played by Fizz. I think it was a bad choice to actually disengage on Fizz. Fizz now moving away, and he's probably gonna run into Shyvana right there. Not a very good position. Shyvana
jump over the wall.
And
they're going to choose for Dragon.
He's going to opt for the Dragon right there. Very well played. Down bottom lane, very fast support. Mundo come in, just trying to gang, instant teleportation there by.
Yes, but they're going to lose the top tower for the Dragon.
Yeah, I think it's a well trade, honestly.
But I mean, I think Assassins is doing a very good job keeping the goal differences low, even though they seem to be in a losing situation. It's just based on this game, based on the kills that happen, the death that happens, the position that's happening. Most people will say that Saigon Jokers should be in the lead, but right now the lead is just only 1 kill.
Yeah, the lead seems. I mean, there's not much of a lead. I won't call it much of a lead. It's still on 1k lead, and it looks like Taipei Assassins, even though they push back so much, they're doing a very good job keeping up Stanley. Stanley's been a victim so far. I mean, Stanley's been a victim so far, and he's just doing his very best, trying to keep it to game 50 kills CS. But he's still there. He's still there. He's still putting out that lane presence.
Yes.
You see, even though without that farm, without that items, he still has a big presence in this game. He's still a threat. He's still a very big threat in this game, and Saigon Jokers know that. What do you think?
Yes, I believe so. As you can see, even though he has no items, if he gets the Kage Cake, Yellowstone, Dora Rings and Boots, but he dished out tons of damage to Corki at the bottom, as well as he can switch target to Janna even though after got exhaust, because that's just how Fizz is. His skills is built to make him deal as much and high burst damage in the beginning. And right now, I think the game is going to come up to top with Cassiopeia trying to see the and right now, something happens at the bottom. Ergot is catching Janna. Janna was going to die from there. Now they're going to move on to Corki. Corki just moves away and nothing happens there. And I think, yes, Ergot leaves his out to catch the Janna.
Looks like Taipei Assassins is just going to get back the advantage right here. Very well played by Taipei Assassins. 1 kill difference, even though you gave up the first flag. The top lane being ganked, and Shyvana's going to get out to Shyvana's going to take that blue buff right there. Well played there by Izumi and Egg. Izumi barely surviving, banning HP right there, almost dying to Cassiopeia. I think the teleportation is only on the Saigon Jokers side, and the top tower is being taken by Saigon Jokers as their first tower advantage.
Again happens at
and the ultimate goes down by Morgana, and everyone's going to back away.
And Mundo is doing what he pleases as usual, but right now they can't really dish out enough damage to kill Morgana, and they're going to fall back. And right now Shyvana is moving back to the middle, and right now for the bottom lane, they're doing quite well. They're just push past the tower to try and kill Corky.
Yeah, I think
so
they try
far
to
away.
push past the tower. I don't think they're actually going to push down this tower anytime soon. I mean, this is actually a tactic by Taipei. They don't rush on the tower kill. It's point where they could be pushing, usually something like they just rush into the tower damage. But you see these guys, they do not rush into the tower kills because they need to farm. They need to farm, that's why they need to stay 50 to still be in the middle side as up the level 1, as of the level 1 to level 6 farming stage. As of the 20-minute farming stage. If you take the tower kills, you're going to be denied of the farm. And at the end, the tractor is going to be very easy. It looks like the Doctor is going to go out to 4 kills. It's going to take a few extra points and hit the Jana. They're going to take another headshot on the hit one.
And right now, I believe they changed the lane swap for Cancel be a top and Fizz to find Morgana and middle, since Fizz should have no problem dodging Morgana skills and farming. And right now, Morgana has went back to heal, and they've been doing some weird lane swappings right now, and Gameplay wanted to get bottom and move back.
They're just trying to get a counter each other. They're just trying to get a strong side on each other. Trying to get off less farms. Trying to get the enemy less farms. You know, Stanley. Fight back, even though we're having a Russian trying to sitting on thing, he's going to fight back right there. Ergon's going to move in, almost taking the fireball hit from Shyvana. Shyvana just going to back out, knowing that Ergon's arm is just too high without the fireball hit, without the fireball blocking on around 25%.
And right now, the gets caught again. She pushes too far alone. I have no idea what. I'm not sure what Toys is doing. He seems to be playing too aggressively, getting caught out of nowhere. Right now, Shyvana runs into Fizz and Fizz is just going to jump over the wall. Oh, nope, he's going to fight back, do some pokes.
Jump over the wall.
After that,
get away from.
And right now, they take the bottom tower.
And the goalie has gone back on to Saigon Jokers. And you see the goalie has gone back on to Saigon Jokers by 300 goalie. But even though they have 3 kills behind, they have gotten the goalie. This is the part. Taipei Assassins. This is the part of Taipei Assassins which they are really strong at. Even though they have the losing, they're in the losing position. They're the losing start, but they know what to do. They had the idea of how to do, what to do, how to fight back. Yes. This is the type of trait which top teams usually carry. This is the type of trait that world top teams carry.
And right now, Shyvana being fat with Red Sand and Anton already out.
I don't think so. That's fat. If you take a look at Ergon, he has his frozen heart and brutalized the out.
Okay, you can't.
Ergon is so tanky.
I mean, for a jungle, it's quite fast. I would say for a jungle.
3 kills.
And right now, Corky is going for Trinity Force first, and right now they're looking at the Great Buff. I think Mundo's going to take it. Mundo.
I think Mundo's going to take the Great Buff.
Much time giving Ergon Great Buff. Right now they get it here, they know the dragon is going to spawn out soon, the blue is going to be taken by Morgana, and right now Cassandra is at the top lane pushing and farming. She just seems to be pushing so far and not even going to wait, or not even planting any wards even if it's towards, and finally she moves back, the blue is out.
She has an elusive teleport. She can suddenly teleport.
And right now are they going to push mid and give up the dragon?
It looks like they're going to give up the dragon. This is actually a CRP where you actually just kill out the dragon.
Mundo's going to do what is pleased and I
think they're going to give out the dragon right there because they were outnumbered by 1 and you see Mundo has been caught by Morgana and everyone has
away flash, ulti movement and being chased by Shyvana and Gameplay together and Gameplay ulti slows everything down and now look at being caught, now going to be burst down by Corky's burst damage until Shyvana pulls around the Cassandra jumps in and ulti goes down. Stuns everyone, Franco goes in and Jana pushes everyone and saves her whole team and now Shyvana is pushing on to Soraka, but now Soraka getting caught out right there, now being pushed up by Jana and Stun. And she allows us to still survive.
She almost killed Jana right there. Jana probably gonna fall to Miasma. Miasma and the 2 kills taken by Saigon Jokers and the Dragon. Very well played right there by Saigon Jokers. Not a very good choice by Mundo right there, taking the advantage when they say, all them are back, let's just go and try let's just try to reward. But he didn't actually notice the Dark Binding coming around there. Ergon is just so tanky, being hit, being punched around, being ping-ponged around by a lot of by the enemy team, but the damage is still there. and he saw the ball going down onto the race right there, and you know they're just gonna try and push this. They know they have the tower advantage, and they have the tower advantage. Even though Saigon Jokers can push up the advantage on Dragon, but they still don't carry the main advantage of Baron. And if they do not have that advantage, you know, they cannot push. If you notice that they can't push without the Baron, I mean they can push without the Baron advantage, but it's just going to be a bit hard, especially with Soraka, the LT, and Shirela's.
This is the most interesting thing.
Ooh. Yeah, and we see that Firegrass picked onto Fizz. It looks like it's going to be up for a very different type of build. I think with that Firegrass would be actually an excellent build against tanky, very tanky type champions. You know? All you have to do is blast them one time and you know.
And to combo it together with Fizz burst, you have to try to W it to a good chance of damage as well.
Yeah.
And right now they're all in the middle, playing safe, getting around, but still. I'm not sure why, but Taipei Assassins has been keeping a very little walls on the map. They're just mapping. They know that I think they're just mapping the most important sides of the map where they're going to play safe. They're going to make sure that they don't get caught in certain areas. However, Saigon Jokers is actually using a lot of money on the wards right now. They're planting a lot of places actually on their jungle to see where Mundo is, as Mundo carry where he places. And right now Shamana is hiding behind this bush behind. Everybody else goes down to push back the Q and slow everyone down. And right now Shamana is thinking whether to push in. This comes into the bush and right now Morgana gets caught by Gamma Ine. Right now Morgana
blends it. Morgana's out to shoot the double spot out to Sylvia. Now Mindin gets out to Fizz. Everybody's going to go down. We're going to back into the enemy tower. Mundo now the Taipei Assassin is going to move away. It looks like Saigon Jokers are just putting up very strong fight against Taipei Assassin. Very well done by Saigon Jokers, two Saigon Jokers, and they can't push.
And not only that, but Ergon actually made a good decision when he got dark binding.
He moved in.
He moved in. He swapped in himself. Yeah. He was tanky. The whole team chased him down, so his whole team could come out alive. Yes. He made a good decision on that.
Take one for the team.
Yes, take one for the team, and still the goal advantage is not massive.
No, it's still there. It's still
there. I mean,
it's still goal advantage. But you see, the kill advantage is on 6, and you know the power advantage is still right there. I wouldn't say they are very off. I mean they're very off, but can take the advantage for the Gangplank.
Oh no, he also get killed on Gangplank.
He's gonna die right there, and we see
a trade kill, 1-for-1.
1-to-1 trade, but that power's gonna go down as well, so it's gonna give Taipei Assassin. They're gonna give Saigon Jokers the second tower lead, the one tower lead. Kolele getting caught off by Shyvana right there. Ergon still giving chase. Gonna pop a Shirela moving in, getting away from Shyvana. Mundo not being able to catch anyone. Just gonna move back away. They're lacking a fish.
Right now Mundo just playing very safe, getting Spirit Visage, except for going private for Warlock. I mean I see after the fall goal. I mean it's not too bad.
A Triforce pick up onto Cocky. He has been pumping up his damage. I think Ergon is now just waiting.
He's going to be pumping a lot of their damage as even Gangplank is going less tanky, doing more damage. I mean, I'm supposed to be more off-tank styles for going a direct Trinity Force. You get the health, you get the damage, you get the critical, all in one fits what Harley does for Gangplank. What do you think? I mean, normally people nowadays have played the Frozen Method or Warmog Atma, but now Warmog has been nerfed slightly, so do you think people are going back to the Trinity Force build?
I think Trinity Force build has always been a very strong build for Gangplank. He has always been a very strong build, especially when he's juggling. I mean, it would be actually better for Gangplank to move into this type of damage type because Shyvana is already tanky, Morgana is tanky by herself, and you know if you are lacking in tankiness, if you are just lacking in tankiness, everyone is planting to you have the overall team HP where it's already high, so you don't have to worry about having 4k HP, you know, where everyone has 3k HP, it's much better than one person having 6k.
Yes, that makes sense. But right now, they're just farming slowly. Is Ergon gonna get caught? Ergon alone.
Now it spots Shyvana right there before the flash. Shyvana now just gonna back up with the blue buff right there with the Oracle. You know, this is going. It's a lot of map control right now for Saigon Jokers. Taipei Assassin stop walling a lot. They know they don't have the map advantage right now, especially without the Oracle. Mundo lost the Oracle previously, and it's not gonna be easy for them to actually ward around. So it may be actually.
third dragon right now, going down to Saigon Jokers.
It's very good play by Saigon Jokers. The goal lead has been pumped up to 3.5 kills. And we see how this is going to play out. They saw that ward. No, Shabana saw that ward. He's going to get extracted by goal right now. Sorry bro. And we see Shabana 4-5. 2-0-4. Very good scores for the strong base champion. It's very good score. So what how do you think this will actually end up for? How do you think this will actually end up for? Because it looks like
I don't really think they're really being slower on their value. So far overall, even though the team fights have been losing, but overall positioning, over how the fights have been moving on, even though TPA is the one that will put out of position, the bad thing happening to them, but they seem to be showing that they have more ability to win in the fight if their positioning, everything happens in their favor. But I guess that's how I feel so far. When I watch this game, even though TPA is losing, I still feel that they have a higher chance of winning. Yeah, that's why TPA is just that strong team where even though when they seem to be losing, somehow they will make a comeback happen. And right now they're going to opt to push middle, I believe, to get the power right now. The power is almost about to go down. And since they saw Koki went up the top, Koki now trying back to the bottom, Morgana trying to maybe Morgana catches Cancel right now. Morgana flies it, then Alfie goes down.
Morgana doesn't be able to think of that.
Alba doing massive damage, poking everyone, and he can now to go and take 2 kills right now. And now they're going to move on to
Sophia gonna kill the Miyazuma. Yes.
And right now Koki getting taken down by Mundo and
a very good play by Titan Assassin. Yeah, I see it. It's this point where you don't have the advantage in items, but you have the advantage in skill.
Yes.
In tactics and skill. Yes. It's at this point where a lot of things like out.
Morgana's getting caught, or she uses a flash pops away. Oh, Fizz jumps in. He's going to trickster her out. Oh no, he's just going to walk back out.
He tricks her. And you see.
He dodges the party. Yes, I can see that happen.
I think that was quite intentional.
Yeah. Anyway, so right now the guys are gonna move back. As you see, it was a 1-for-3, a 4-3, right? 1-for-4 fight. 1-for-3. And Cassiopeia was the one that got caught. She got burst down very quickly by Saigon Jokers, but the TPA did not lose their composure. They knew what to do. Urgot just continue to chip down whoever could chip down the small squishies, those that are not so tanky. So they pick each other down.
I have a feeling that actually Jenna missed the ulti.
No, Jenna did not miss the ulti. She used the ulti after Urgot was about to kill Koki, but she pushed everyone to the wall, but that was not far enough for them to stop them from catching Koki. To follow up.
That's why she missed the ulti.
Oh, okay. In your sense, I suppose that would be a miss. I mean, that wasn't a bad decision, but it just wasn't that well played out that Urgot was still able to kill Koki.
We have the Vessel Scepter picked up by Sophia. It's going to chip down all those magic.
Oh, she got it earlier, but right now even though Cassiopeia has died 5 times, she killed 5 times, but still has a higher CS than Morgana. And I see pretty much amazed on how things are slowly playing out. See, from the 4k gold lead now it's actually 2k gold lead, and everything is slowly moving to their favor. Right now, Colalin, right now they know they have the advantage back. Colalin has gotten the Oracle right now, but are they going to get Club Mundo access? Urgot slowly chipping in. Now see, he's not being afraid of being hit, slowly going in with the poison, everything slowly poking people down. While Urgot just being the AD carry.
Barely dodged the dark fighting over there.
And right now, finally, you actually see them steal the blue buff, and I think they may be opting for Baron or Dragon. They're going to go. I think for Baron most probably. Right now, Saigon Jokers know that even though they're still an advantage in the kills, they are being pressured in different ways. So now I think they're going to play it a bit slow.
Yep, they're going to opt for the Baron right now. I think they're just going to walk down inside, take down the base, walk the side, and that's Colalin is just going to walk the entire area. Oh, they're going to go bait.
I think they're going to go farm up the top first and just bait for the Baron. They're waiting for their chance right now. They know they're deboarded, and now see Saigon Jokers are afraid the Baron's been taken, and now they moved in, and they're both in position right now. They're both Oracles, Mundo protecting Soraka, and Sharana.
Looks like Fizz is going to get cut out on the middle side. Almost got cut out. They're going to miss the Maxian charge. They're going to miss the Maxian charge. Actually, they're going to miss. Come on.
Right now they're just playing very safely. They know Baron can happen anytime. They don't make any mistakes. But
this is a bad idea. Cocky is on the bottom lane.
Yes, they actually see that the bottom lane was pushing in and they're moving back to farm, so they took this advantage. They directly went into for the Baron, and right now China is looking for a chance to fly in to use the smite to get the Baron buff. So let's go see whether the smite steal is going to be successful.
Looks like Morgana is here, but
Morgana comes in, and all happened, but
it's fight stole. Very well played.
But in this team fight, the damage is happening right now. I think
they are able to win this fight. Looks like TPA is still winning this fight.
With the Baron buff,
TPA
is still winning this fight. He did tons of damage to the Ergon Evil. He got exhaust, he got stunned, everything is happening.
Oh, no,
this is the Trickster. No, they can flash through the wall. They flash through the wall.
Catch a jab, and it's an ace. And it's a bloody ace without the Baron buff.
Without the Baron buff.
Without Baron. That was very well played by TPA. They know their advantage. They know what the enemy be able to do. They know what they are able to do.
Yes.
They just went in. It was like, hey, stop guys.
Even though Gangplank ulti slowed them, Morgana ulti slowed them, the stun I think almost hit everyone. Sharona with massive damage. It was still not enough to kill any single one.
Actually they killed someone.
They killed the Soraka. Okay, they killed the Soraka, but I'm saying that that's because Soraka is a bit squishy right now. Even though she did heal herself to sustain more hits. Sharona is the one who's been chasing her now. Now they're going to finally take the first dragon as well. Even though they lost the Baron, the dragon, the goal is all about the same. And now with 14 kills and 14 deaths on both sides. Yeah. This is just amazing. TBA is just, even though they seem to be making small mistakes, but they're still having overall control of the game since the beginning. Even though they seem to get caught, they seem to make mistakes, but still the control is in their hands. Even though I'm amazed and speechless right now. I'm not sure what to say to this. Do you have anything to add on?
Shakalaka boo.
So now Ergon going back. Oh, he has a Hex Drinker.
And he got a GA. He actually got a Hex Drinker. Wow, but I think that's the reason why he's actually surviving all the fight. Yes. And we have another GA pickup on Fizz here. He's like, oh, you know, I don't need items. I just jump onto GA.
He just needs a 3 Doran. He just you see, for Fizz, just with how much AP does he have? Just with 143 AP, it's enough to take people down. Hope to stun with your fish. Your will.
I think he's more of a how you say that? He's more of a bait.
Yeah, he's more of a bait. Look at his armor. It's 168. I think look at Mundo. Mundo has like only 123. Ergon is like 200 armor right now, I believe. Yeah, 251. And Shyvana falls short. Maybe Dragon Form will catch up. Yes, Dragon Form will definitely catch up. And Gangplank has now armor. Actually going for IE?
Yeah, I think it's
going for more damage, but they're losing on the fight. I think you should go for something more tanky. Right now, they're even though they have high damage, it's still not enough to defeat their tank. What do you say on that?
I'm not too sure because they have to actually catch Soraka early. They have to catch Soraka. They have to take her down fast. That is the only way to actually beat. That's the only way to actually take down Taipei Assassins right now because Morgana's ulti and Desmond's ulti completely split off by Soraka. Yeah, instantly, you know. Even though it's not fully hit off, there's a lot of degradation done like that. So there's a lot of damage lost due to the kills, and you know the goal lead has gone back onto Taipei Assassins by 100 goal.
Okay, that's
it's still a goal lead.
It's still a goal lead. It's still a goal lead, like you know. It's like anytime I watch Taipei Assassins play, I'm always in awe, always amazed. Like you know, there's so much things I believe I still can learn from that as a player, and it's just amazing. And right now, Fizz is going to farm bottom. I want to see what Stanley is going to buy next. Actually, like I'm so.
Ramadan. You got GA. You don't need to be tanky. That's fine, Ramadan.
Yeah, right now everyone's just moving around, playing safe. Mundo is doing as he pleases, overextending again, but not gonna get caught but there are no wards actually. Actually, it's a blind map. He's actually gonna run into something. No, yeah, she moves back.
That's quite true. Throw an X right there, hoping you hit someone.
Yes.
Shyvana was almost taking an X in the face.
And so right now, let's see. In terms of item, Cocky is going for his BT. He's the BF sword out already, and now.
But I don't think it's going to be able to penetrate. I don't think it's still going to be enough to penetrate through the
yeah, but it's still good enough to help do extra damage. And Yeah, but right now Sharana having the Omen up as well, but Omen is actually not. I don't know. It feels weird that Omen against God is Mundo can so fast. Right? Because their damage actually is not from the DPS, but it's from the skills.
So what?
Mundo flashes away the ult, gonna move back, no problem to the maximum life, and Urgot just slowly chipping everyone down with his armor shield. As the Hunter just poking. Oh, the dark side going through here. Oh, there goes the swap. Oh, Morgana flashes back. Oh, Morgana getting caught up. Urgot just taking all the damage. And now Fizz comes in. Oh, he misses his out as well. And now Zoya goes up, and now the shield from Quality taking everyone. I see Sharana again aiming for the Soraka. And now Stanley got the kill on Toki, now moving to Jenna. Jenna feels splash, and now Kevin moving back and right. See that
yeah, it's bad to leave the Soraka out because Morgana's ulti is just practically being killed off because she only has a Morgana, she only has an arrow, she doesn't have the extra AP even by Relevant to actually do where it can be mitigated off very quickly.
And I think it was actually a bait done by Mundo and Urgot together. They were slowing everyone down, preparing up for the setup for that ultimate deck. Oh, there goes the first one.
And it's an ace, another ace.
And now
Assassin, very good play.
The golden goal is about, I think 7k with the game and 5 kill lead.
Very well played by Taipei Assassin. And the GG hasn't gone up. And you see, the only time that you're losing in kills, the only advantage you can get of things, if you're losing in kills, you get a power advantage.
Yes.
And that's why we are seeing well done by Taipei Assassin. Almost losing that game. I thought this was the first game they lost. You know, I'm actually looking forward to see. I'm actually looking forward to see them lose the game.
I mean, of course, I too look forward to see them lose because if they do lose, it means that the Maximic Mercedes or someone has thought of a better strategy to outplay them. But overall, so far,
I think overall so far this is the closest.
This is the closest.
This is the closest. Even Singapore, I mean, even the other teams couldn't get as close as this.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm totally amazed. I mean, Saigon Jokers did a good job, but that was not enough because Taipei Assassins are just excellent, top notch, the top dogs.
The top dogs, not the underdogs.
Not the underdogs, the top dogs.
Very well played right there. Now we look at the endgame score. Cassiopeia 954, Mundo 1-3-12, Urgot 3-2-12. You see, this is a problem about Urgot. You go so tanky and everyone takes your kills.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine.
It's always like that. It's always like this. You know,
but that's the point of having a tanky Urgot,
you know, if you're an AD carry, you take all the kills.
Urgot plays a separate role.
I'm just kidding.
But I mean, overall, it's very well done. I mean, you see, its early advantage didn't really power up as good as they wanted. Look at the support gold difference is actually quite large. The 3k gold difference. I believe Janna's sacrificed a lot of the early money for the early wars to make sure Mundo didn't gang, but in the end sacrificed on the early GP5s.
Yeah, we still, I mean, and Fizz still got a lot more money than Shyvana. Very well played right there. And you know, we're just going to move forward to the Taipei Assassins
and see Colalin in the side.
Colalin with the side.
Everyone's
just relieved. I think they just relieved. They almost lost that game right there. I think they also thought about that. They almost lost that. But you know what? They came back. They were strong. I have to give it to them. They are very strong.
Yes, they totally did a wonderful job in all these things. And so right now we're gonna move on to the commercial break, and we'll see you all soon.
And we'll see you all in an hour, so in 20 minutes time, where the next game of TSS versus Manila Eagles.
Yes, it's Manila Eagles. That is correct.
Why is it MA then?
Oh, it's because they use there in Philippines. The A means Aquilus, which is equivalent to eagle in English.
Okay, fine. Yeah, yes. It's TSS versus Manila Eagles and Bangkok Titans going up against Saigon Jokers, and we'll see you back in a short while.
Yes.
It's the biggest League of Legends event yet.
The best players from around the globe are competing for the biggest prize pool in the history of esports.
Announcing the Season 2 World Championship.
Riot and the entire League of Legends community have been watching Season 2 unfold, and the competition has been fierce. Early leaders like SK Gaming, CLG, TSM, and Dignitas quickly emerged, but upstarts such as MIG, World Elite, and Moscow 5 have exploded onto the scene.
Wanted to make a statement to players around the world. when we committed to a multi-million-dollar prize pool. League of Legends will be an esports leader for years to come. So far, we've awarded over $1 million in prize money to teams around the globe. And one of those teams is going to walk away with the grand prize. We can't wait to see how many summoners watch the rest of this season's events. Just halfway through the season, more people are watching League of Legends than tune in to watch Major League Baseball games on ESPN.
The regional finals will come to you live from around the world. We kick off in mainland China at ChinaJoy in July, followed by Europe at Gamescom in August, North America at PAX Prime in September, Southeast Asia, Singapore and Taiwan, and wrapping up in Korea at the OnGameNet Esports Stadium. After the regional winners have been declared, the top 12 teams will then put it all on the line during the Season 2 World Championship in Los Angeles, California.
We want to show our players and the world that Riot Games is committed to elevating esports. And that's why we are raising the bar to where it belongs. This is not going to be your typical esport event. And it's all in support of the insane competition between the two best teams on the planet.
The Season 2 World Championship. Tickets go on sale this summer.
Well, that's what we call motherboard.
GData 德国防毒软体，超过26年防毒经验。GData Antivirus、GData Internet Security， 病毒侦测率高达99.9%，轻巧、安全、不占资源，连续拿下多项国际评测 No.1 殊荣。双擎技术、爆发护盾、误报保护、云端辨识、高速指纹辨识的产品特色。双擎技术完美保护 ，GData 专线0227711616 www.gdata.tw。
Razer was the first to innovate by storing all of your gaming information in a mouse. We led, everyone else followed. The leader in gaming technology brings you the next generation in gaming peripherals. Introducing Razer Synapse 2.0, the world's first application for storing your peripheral settings in the cloud. With Razer Synapse 2.0, all of your preferences, key bindings, macros, profiles, and more stored instantly, online, in the cloud. Customize and store your settings for virtually any next-generation Razer peripheral and access them from anywhere. Now you can bring your settings with you to the LAN center, tournament, or on your work or home PC. With Synapse 2.0, you can have your settings anytime, anywhere.
在电脑世界，速度是你唯一的生存之道。Acer Predator 桌上型电脑采用 Intel Core 处理器，不锁废屏，全面释放效能极限，速度改变你的未来。Acer。
It's the biggest League of Legends event yet.
The best players from around the globe are competing for the biggest prize pool in the history of esports.
Announcing the Season 2 World Championship.
Riot and the entire League of Legends community have been watching Season 2 unfold, and the competition has been fierce. Early leaders like SK Gaming, CLG, TSM, and Dignitas quickly emerged, but upstarts such as MIG, World Elite, and Moscow 5 have exploded onto the scene.
Wanted to make a statement to players around the world when we committed to a multi-million-dollar prize pool. League of Legends will be an esports leader for years to come. So far, we've awarded over $1 million in prize money to teams around the globe. And one of those teams is going to walk away with the grand prize. We can't wait to see how many summoners watch the rest of this season's events. Just halfway through the season, more people are watching League of Legends than tune in to watch Major League Baseball games on ESPN.
The regional finals will come to you live from around the world. We kick off in mainland China at ChinaJoy in July, followed by Europe at Gamescom in August, North America at PAX Prime in September, Southeast Asia, Singapore and Taiwan, and wrapping up in Korea at the OnGameNet Esports Stadium. After the regional winners have been declared, the top 12 teams will then put it all on the line during the Season 2 World Championship in Los Angeles, California.
We want to show our players and the world that Riot Games is committed to elevating esports. And that's why we are raising the bar to where it belongs. This is not going to be your typical esport event. And it's all in support of the insane competition between the two best teams on the planet.
The Season 2 World Championship. Tickets go on sale this summer.
Well, that's what we call motherboard.
GData 德国防毒软体，超过26年防毒经验。GData Antivirus、GData Internet Security， 病毒侦测率高达99.9%，轻巧、安全、不占资源，连续拿下多项国际评测 No.1 殊荣。双擎技术、爆发护盾、误报保护、云端辨识、高速指纹辨识的产品特色。双擎技术完美保护 ，GData 专线0227711616 www.gdata.tw。
Razer was the first to innovate by storing all of your gaming information in a mouse. We led, everyone else followed. The leader in gaming technology brings you the next generation in gaming peripherals. Introducing Razer Synapse 2.0, the world's first application for storing your peripheral settings in the cloud. With Razer Synapse 2.0, all of your preferences, key bindings, macros, profiles, and more stored instantly, online, in the cloud. Customize and store your settings for virtually any next-generation Razer peripheral and access them from anywhere. Now you can bring your settings with you to the LAN center, tournament, or on your work or home PC. With Synapse 2.0, you can have your settings anytime, anywhere.
在电脑世界，速度是你唯一的生存之道。 Acer Predator 桌上型电脑，采用 Intel Core 处理器，不锁背屏，全面释放效能极限，速度改变你的未来。Acer。
好，欢迎各位现场的观众朋友，还有这个网络上收看直播观众朋友们，回到我们 GPL 超级联赛的比赛现场。我是各位的主播长毛。那在我身边的呢是，大家好，我是赛平达达，是的，人称 Sharko 神的达达。那么呢，我们现在我们两位又回到主播台前，接下来要带给各位接下来这一场的比赛呢，是今天 GPL 超级联赛开幕战的 B 组循环赛的第一战。
对。然后我们现在主要是由菲律宾对上马来西亚，
对，那是这个错了，是新加坡，对，新加坡的先锋队对上马尼拉猎鹰，这个是菲律宾的队伍，对
，OK。然后现在一开始可能对他们都比较陌生，因为他们有一队到目前还没有开始进行比赛。
其实新加坡的队伍大家可能还稍微熟一点，因为他们这个前身是蛮有名的新加坡队伍，就 Flash 嘛。那 Flash 之前对大家比较知道，就是说包括这个 WCG 的赛事，那还有就是跟台湾进行过相当多次的练习赛事，所以大家对 Flash 这支队伍比较熟一点。我记得他们有一次打这个全球流的战术打得非常的漂亮。
所以其实之前也是有稍微有练习赛，大家可能也都有看过。
对，没有错。那其实很多台湾的观众朋友，其实你已经收看过这个新加坡的队伍的比赛，只是你不晓得他现在叫新加坡先锋队。
OK， 他们是换名。
那这个等一下呢，我们先来回顾一下这个至今为止的赛程表、战绩表，然后我们来看一下目前 GPL 的赛事进行。那在 A 组的部。
Welcome back. Unfortunately, sorry for taking out the Chinese speakers right there. And you can coming back into the Garena Premier League, and this is streamed by Malaysia side, and the only English side you will ever find. Now, if you're fine with listening to Chinese, then you can tune into the Taiwan side. Now, look at the scoreboard. Now we see that Sentinels, the Singapore Sentinels, Hunters, and the Eagles are on the same team now. Taiwan Assassins have taken up the two win lead. Now they are moving on to the
semi-final.
To the semi-final. Now just looking for the Sentinels have the one win lead. Now we're looking, maybe Sentinels will take up this next win and probably move on to the semi-finals right now. We're not too sure how this gonna work out right. As you see the Sentinels side, we have AP Carry Darkness. And we have Equivocal on the support, we have Tofu Boy on the top side, the jungle will be Kailing, and we have LY4 on the AD carry side. Well, that's how they actually pronounce it. And we have actually we're actually using the Taiwan side.
And as you can see, there's the old guy there, 25, single and available maybe?
Why are you mentioning these things?
I like.
Oh my god! Oh my, guys! If you actually come in contact with Yan Teddy Tables, I suggest that you run.
I'm a bear.
Exactly, the pedo. Get away from me. Anyway, so we back onto the side. I think we probably move on to the commentator side. As you see the TMA, the Manila Eagles, or how you pronounce it in their language.
Aquilas. I'm not sure actually.
Aquila. So maybe the Aquila side we move on to the Aquila side. We have the AP carry will be Kaigu. AD carry VYY Jungle Misery. AD carry, another AD carry Morpheus. The support will be Ghost. Support of Rebel Naga will be, but Rebel Naga and Misery. Rebel Naga and Misery will be playing this game. Rebel Naga will be playing this game. Dynas will be the AP carry, and Kaigu will be playing this game as well. So I'm not too sure which side we will be on. So we are on the game side. On the game side, we have Rebel Naga, Misery, VYY Kaigu, and Dynas. For the how you pronounce it again?
I'm not sure. Okay,
Aquila.
Maybe some Filipino can correct me. Someone from Philippines.
Please.
Correct us so we can
Right.
pronounce this correctly.
So
okay,
anyway,
we just call them in English Manila Eagles.
So the Manila Eagles. We have, as I said, Rabenga, Misery, VYY Kaigu, and Dynas. For the TSS side, we have Hallelujah, LY4, Equivoker, Darkness, and Tofu Boy. Now you will see, we're just waiting for the game to start. I'll switch on to the commentator side, and we'll just
So right now, let's see. I believe TSS has the higher chance of winning so far. I've seen as a Guyana staff, I had the privilege to watch some of their scrims against each other. So far, I would say that TSS is the stronger team right now that I know of so far. Doesn't mean that they will definitely win. And Manila Eagles, from what I know, I think they are still recruiting people to join. They want more people in the team, but I'm not so sure about that. But overall, they are doing a quite good job in holding our own, and they're actually a quite solid team. So now we just need to see who is the
looks like
better
we'll be
player.
going into the game start right now. Do not worry now. This will be the TSS versus TMA. This will be the first match where TSS will take on TMA. TMA will be the Manila Aquilas will be the same thing as the Manila Eagles. And we look at the band, will be Shen will be taken out by TMA. TSS taking out Warwick and Twisted Fate almost right instantly. I think they may have screamed against each other
Yes,
before.
they have.
And I think Warwick would be Warwick and Twisted Fate would be a big pick for this. And Twisted Fate has been quite a big band for this
today.
tournament. Twisted Fate with that ulti, easy gangs top lane, easy gangs bottom lane, easy gangs jungle. And Morgana will be taken out by the purple team. Looks like a very solid, a very basic band right here. Shen and Urgot will be taken out by TSS.
Almost instantly.
Yeah, I think they know. I think they have already discussed on what they want to ban. And looks like Shen, Morgana, they're just thinking of what to ban. Lee Sin will be taken out by TMA. I think they have actually true past experience, like KLH, true past experience. They will be taking out Lee Sin whenever they can.
TSS, not KLH.
I mean KLH, TMA. Because I like KLH will take out Lee Sin, and then we can. And Jenna will be the first pick by Hallelujah. Lulu and Mundo will be on the first pick, very fast first picks. And we see that Lulu will be on the support side, Mundo will be on the jungle side. And this Mundo looks like it will be taking the exhaust. It will be taking crash, but it looks like Lulu will be swapping out into Ash. I'm not too sure where
Support Ash.
Support Ash, yeah. Support Annie.
I was actually quite disappointed. Because I thought I would see Shaco cross down the edge Shaco.
Not sure if Syria, bro.
I mean, Shaco is just I suppose rank games also in high level play.
I guess he kind of bugs out at the moment due to the nerfs to his box. I mean, previously he could have gotten the dual buff so easily, and the gangs at level 2 was just so much easier. I mean, with the dual buff,
Of course.
And it looks like the Ash will be at the last pick, if not Lulu, and not sure if it's Syria, bro. Not sure if Kellogg's or Cocoa Puffs.
You too much serious, son. Anyway, so now the Jarvan and Kog'Maw is going down. So Jarvan can either be the top or maybe even jungle.
Looks like it's weird. Looks like Jarvan will be taking in Jarvan this round.
They seem to be picking Jarvan quite a lot from what I've seen so far. They seem to prefer Jarvan a lot as the user or as the jungler altogether. And Kog'Maw is also one of their favorite picks. One of the strategies that TSS has always done is that you have the 3 war champions tanks in the front of the Kog'Maw while Jaina blows anyone who comes closer in any single flashing or any other way. So Cormor just out and press W and speeds.
Looks like that's the case. I have a feeling that they'll be picking up Galio. I have a feeling that they'll be picking up Galio.
Yes.
Galio maybe or something like.
The previous combo they used was Galio, Nunu, and I think it was Galio, Nunu. I can't remember the other one. I think it was also Jarvan maybe. I'm not so sure.
Galio, Nunu, Pantheon.
No, he had AoE style. Yeah, no, Nunu with Galio and Cormor, but they have one more. Oh, Renekton who charged in to take everything. Yeah.
So, alright, we have the two next picks on the TMA side. Looks like they know what's going to happen. They actually know what's going to happen next, so they have to be very, very careful with their picks. They can't go with this. They can't really go with anything right now. They have to think. They may have a hunch of what's going to be happening soon. I have a feeling that someone's going to pick Galio soon.
Yeah, but I think they most probably they're deciding on whether to pick CC and Tanky or
looks like we have a Lulu and we have a Lulu. I know we have a Nidalee pickup by Kaigu and we have a Lulu pickup by DYY.
If I remember correctly, I seen Kaigu play Nidalee before. I mean, even though it's definitely not as good as Hotshot, Nidalee GG, but he still plays a solid shot. Look at
Galio, look at that Galio.
And now with another AoE out, it's going to be Rumble.
And Rumble will be picked up, and it looks like Java will be moving into the jungle. Hallelujah.
Yes.
I think Kyling will be jungling.
Yeah, Kyling will be jungling.
But Kyling's not here.
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah, it looks like Harley will be playing instead.
Okay.
So Harley will be jungling. Looks like Darkness will be AD carry as usual. Equivocal will be LY4 will be carry. Darkness will probably take up Galio, Tofu on Rumble, and Janna will be taken up by Equivocal.
So this last pick is going to be very...
Yeah, it's going to be very
vital.
It must be vital towards the TMA team because it seems that they do not have that sort of combo. They do not have a certain combo at the moment. They have they have two pokes. They have three pokes, but it's not too strong because Mundo don't really do a lot of damage and
Mundo does a lot of damage, but he cannot really.
He must be in front to do damage. He can't poke.
Yes.
He doesn't have that poke, and Ash is just yucky. Let's see. Onto this Diners must. they must pick up something which will take care
it's most probably going to be
game.
AP mid because I don't think they'll send Nidalee to middle.
Yeah, and I think why not just see Veigar?
But Veigar.
Veigar would be a good counter.
Veigar will be.
We have a Cassiopeia pickup. No, I think Veigar would be a great pick right here because Veigar would be an excellent counter against things like Galio, things like things like coming into your face. It's like hi.
But overall, Veigar for 4 shot in the beginning, it's quite hard to play safe when you're so squishy. Like I don't know, Veigar feels like one of the more squishy AP champs for me. In my opinion,
he is a squishy champ. He requires a lot of gank. He requires a lot of he requires a lot of backup. But I believe that Jarvan is not the sort of champion which can gank easy. He's not something like he's not something like Shyvana. He's not something like Mundo. He's not things like Udyr. He has that inability to actually land majority of successful ganks. He has a lower chance of actually successfully ganking compared to majority of other jungle champions. So I think that should have been they should have seen it. From my point of view, they should have seen it. They probably don't really see it now. Not now, but I'm not too sure whether Cassiopeia will be actually a great pick against things like Galio because Galio feeds on dots. Galio feeds on damage over time. As long as you put something which causes just 1 damage to him, but it goes in a set time of 3 seconds and each second hits. He heals for the same. He heals for the same amount whether you do 200 or 1 damage to him.
Yes.
So it doesn't make it so Cassiopeia. Things like Cassiopeia, Udyr, and Garen are actually Galio's favorite food. He gains HP off them so easily.
And let's see, one random check. Who should it be? Let's take a look at Cormor. Since it speeds quickly 10 seconds delay, and right now with
13 armor, 13 matches uses 13 physical damage, and it looks like a very strong physical damage play.
2190.
2190. He's not going with that. Yeah, he went with that major damage, that extra HP in the start side.
Right now we are moving into the game. So as you have seen the picks happen, so right now it seems that so far in terms of how the team fight will happen, is Javan just catches people in his Cataclysm and the opponent has no flash.
I think Galio will go in first.
I mean definitely Galio will go in first, but I mean when the chance comes, Javan in a sense has a smarter way to jump in, to move in without using a flash.
Yes, and here we
go into the game.
The game now goes on. Taipei Assassins TSS. I'm still going on about Assassins. Now TSS versus TMA.
So right now they're all traveling to the. Oh, never mind.
No,
I thought they're gonna travel the middle, or maybe all random, all middle. Rush the middle.
Moving to the middle side, and I'm not too sure whether that was the best way to actually.
Oh, Javan's gonna get caught.
In
there
this.
Goes the damage. Oh, he flash. Burns the flash.
Yes, to burn his flash. That will cause that causes more damage.
Yes, it causes his inability to gang to drop, and if Mundo does counter jungle, Javan has.
It's actually to increase, not to drop. Inability.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Inability drop means to get more ability. I mean, you have more advantage.
That's correct. So right now, I think they're gonna go for the blue with 5 people. Then the CV goes down. They decide to move back, like fake, pretend to move back, and now go back to the bush. Gonna try to catch Javan again, most probably, and Javan is moving in alone with more waiting at the golems, and the CV goes down for their side, and they see Javan in the bush, and
it looks like they may have it spotted right there.
Yes, I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure about that. It looks like
Galio is coming. Oh no,
he saw the trap. He saw the trap being played. He knows that it's gonna be very dangerous, and he's just gonna move on. This is gonna move on to the enemy blue. It looks like Javan and Galio is just gonna move on to the enemy blue. Rumble is gonna go back onto his lane.
So right now, are they moving? Oh, he steps on the trap, so Galio falls back because they know they're going to see it coming. So right now, they are waiting for blue to spawn. Rumble is just standing there, wasting some time.
He got the electro
onto Cassiopeia. Right now, this free blue, is he going to give it the cast? Nope, Mundo is going to take it. Mundo does as he pleases. So Javan now a bit slower. I haven't been clearing the wolves, but Sherry going to blue, taking his time. Right now, it's a slowly teleport back. Even though this is not actually in the sense a good trade for the Team Manila, even though Flash was burned, because now bottom lane combo is at level 2, he got the extra golden EXP, he's just feeding up from 3 levels and 3 farm now. And
it looks like Java is going to try and get onto the wolves right there, but he's not going to
I think he sees the Lulu because the C-ball is down, and he's going to push the Lulu away from going back to the lane. He throws the flag and sees it happen, then he goes in.
But Cassiopeia is going to come from behind. The Transmogrify goes on to Java. No, Java is making a lot of mistakes right there. No flash to actually escape from this. I don't think he may.
He may get out of this.
But out for that, no, I'm not too sure
Cassiopeia doesn't
about
have enough mana.
If Cassiopeia flashes in and ignite, that will be the end of it.
I think they choose to play safe, I suppose, because they want to get caught instead by Galio's damage. Galio's burst has high.
What damage does Galio have at the start?
He has a slow.
His damage starts at 5-4.
I mean, that's start from there. I mean, Galio is one of those AP champions which is tanky in comparison to Cassiopeia, which is more squishy in comparison to Galio.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean the early first blood, you think you should go and get it. It's very important, right?
Yep. The extra forward that would be great. I mean, you have Lulu there, you have Lulu there, you have Lulu on behind you, so it shouldn't be an issue as stated. It looks like we have a big issue. We have some technical issues.
The game is being
paused, and we just move on to the commentator side. Up to the top. Alright, now we're going to go back to the commentator side. Now let's just see. Yeah, I still think the Cassiopeia should have gone for the jump.
For the kill. I mean,
because the Ignite would have brought his.
Apparently, he's used Ignite.
Let's see.
Oh, they used Ignite in the first.
Oh yeah, they
used
used Ignite. No wonder they
didn't
go for it. Yeah. Alright, so that was good.
Being safe as well and everything. So now Mundo is just later on, I suppose Mundo will be getting his rate and everything will go back to normal. And right now, I'm not sure whether this problem will cause cause us to restart the game. So let's just wait and see what happens. But right now, in terms of positioning, I believe that the jungle position for TSS is very bad. He's only level 2. He's went back the base twice already. Once even before the junglers, the creep spawn.
The CS on Javan is 8 and the CS on Mundo is 16. Now the Mundo is catching up on the CS right there, but Nidalee has only 4 CS. And Nidalee is going to go with that AP build. Nidalee 4 CS, Ash 8 CS compared to Cogmore 13. Nidalee 4 compared to Rumble 12. No, I'm not too sure about that. That's actually a good.
I'm just saying that in terms of the jungle, the numbers don't look good, but in terms of how the jungle is happening right now, they cannot count on Javan to gank. But Mundo will just go as he pleases. Like Mundo ganks will be more prominent right now because Javan has failed twice in a sense, and he's falling short. With the cloth armor, I believe he has only 1 pot left, and well, after walking around so long for maybe like for this 1.5 minute, he can buy 3 more pots when he gets back. But there's no boots, no longsword, no nothing. It gets back to slowly going to pick off on the jungle, and he's in a sense to me is wasting a blue buff because he's taking the time to go back to return to heal and walk out the game.
That's true.
Yeah, that will slow the overall process of a lot of things, in my opinion. And I believe I should step out for a moment to see what is happening right now, as the Taiwan stream appears to be off as well. So
we'll go back onto the game and we will get back to you in a short while.
Yes.
A summoner has disconnected.
Alright, it seems that the problem has been rectified.
Has reconnected.
As DC and reconnected. Now we're just waiting for someone on the Manila Eagles side.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
And it looks like we are back into the game.
And there goes Jarvan back into the base, as we say, like 5 minutes ago. So anyway, right now, everything is pretty much, for now in terms of money advantage, TSS is a bit better because they have a higher creep farm, but in terms of jungling, as I said, the jungler is losing by a lot currently, in my opinion. And right now, Jarvan is moving back to the wolves. And let's see, his blue buff is see, it's almost 3/4 up. Still level 2. Not that good. And right now a top gang is about to happen. I believe, but Mundo falls back. I think he realizes that it's not possible to gang right now. Jarvan is coming. Jarvan tosses the flag. Mundo sees it happen, and right now Hallelujah is actually gonna try for a top gang. No, I'm gonna recall back to base. And the blue buff will finish by then when he comes out again. Not really sure what is happening. And right now, for mid. Okay, so right now
we may have another positive game, and but they're not requesting for a remake. I think there may be a server issue on the outside.
Yes, so we are trying to get some updates on it, and apparently it's going to be a remake cause apparently there's going to be some issues. So right now I'm going to show you. We're going to leave this and try to join the other game. Let's see. Okay, right now. Let's see. Okay, so right now we are just gonna try and join the game and see what's happening.
But you always go into the screen.
I don't know. It's just a bad habit. I always like to see that.
All right.
And let's. No, this is. Nope.
Refresh, please.
I think there's server problem on their side, so I'm not sure how this is gonna happen.
All right. Can we meet a break?
No. So right now, apparently, everything is down on Taiwan side, and we are hiring someone to go and figure out what's happening so that we'll know. And currently, okay, let's just talk about it right now. Actually, Bangkok Titans and Saigon Jokers are going to play later as well. So, out of that fight later, I believe, Saigon Jokers will seemingly be the winner for the second Group A. And also, it becomes like, let's see, they'll get the 1-0, 1-1, and then for TPA the 2-0, and they'll slowly fight. They get a chance to fight again. We will be able to see the exciting match later on, most probably, where TPA will fight Vietnam team again, and then we maybe get to see another close call and things happening.
Alright, looks like there's not much games on at the moment. We're not too sure what's going on. It looks like SJ is not moving into. Equivocal and Darkness is outside the game at the moment. We're not too sure what's going on. Looks like the Vietnam Observer as well. We're not too sure what's going on. Looks like there may be a lot of server issues at the side.
Okay, we are actually lost in space, I suppose. That's the stream format.
It looks like now everyone is out. It looks like the game is gonna be restarted soon. The game, everyone is just gonna restart their comp, probably just for slight maintenance issue.
Yes. So let's get back to this topic. So, as you all, those who enjoy this live cast, shoutcast, whatever cast this is.
Cast.
Yes, cast, not curse.
Magic Magic.
I'm Jan 30 Tibers from Garena, Malaysia, and together with me is
no one. I'm not actually. I'm Ni.
Anyway, so this is the opening ceremony for Garena Premier League. So after this opening ceremony, actually, the following 2 weeks, every single week, from Friday evening and Saturday evening as well as Sunday evening, there will be matches for you to see, for these regional matches, for all the pro teams from these regions, from Philippines, Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore to compete against each other. It'll be a league format. Will expand through the end of the year, and this is going to be very, very exciting. This is a side event for the pro teams only. And for you guys, I know you've been paying attention to the forums. You all know about the Season 2 Championship coming up, and there's going to be multiple qualifiers for this for both Malaysia and Singapore side. So please do tune in to the forums and join. Don't be like him. You know, he's stuck here with me.
Yeah, unfortunate me.
I'll give you a kiss. You
No.
know, you feel better.
No. No. Don't touch me.
So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the stream so far, and we apologize for the delays that's happening right now, as our person in Taiwan has yet to contact us on what is happening, so we are a bit lost as well. And
looks like the game. Everyone's out now. We're just gonna move into.
Oh yes, it's okay.
Right. Oh
okay.
wait.
Yeah,
actually,
it's correct. It's just going. You can click from there.
We're just gonna. Oh, actually. All right. So we're just gonna move into the spectate mode.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And
So
we're just waiting for the TMA side to enter.
So, I mean even though it's like a server error or something, but this remake is actually, I suppose it might be good for both sides, since the jungler for one side wasn't doing so well and the other lanes weren't doing so well. So I suppose it's a tie altogether. We get to see a restart to see what's going to happen. Are they going to steal the blue again, counter blue, walk around?
It's actually a big disadvantage for TMA because they got the blue steal up. I mean, they got the blue steal and they got those early hits. You know, those early hits on to Javan, which really could have turned the tide of the game.
Yeah. So right now we just need to see what is going to happen on the Marshal's decision for all these things.
Right, I will get back to you in a short while. After we have contacted these.
Now we're back to the buy pick mode where the champions are being installed now, so let's just see what's going to happen. Maybe they'll get the first bird from Jaren this time, he's going to go back into the bush and something actually happens. And that will be quite interesting overall. Tofu equals bean curd. I suppose he wants to be tofu?
But tofu is bean curd.
Yes, wait, okay, let me see. Mundo runes can be a wide variety, so I think this is like what I always want to see. I'm interested to see, but it's 25 armor, 15 attack speed, 50% attack speed.
Probably gonna opt for the instant skill first.
Yeah, but I don't know, that feels a bit weird. But oh well, I suppose maybe he's preparing for the Mundo nerfs in the later patches.
Everything is nerfed by Hotshot GG touch it.
But he doesn't play Mundo top.
He plays Mundo jungle. Basically anything CRB touches gets nerfed.
Nah. Anyway, so
look at Jax.
Okay, so right now we will just it's okay, we just move in to show you the loading screen for show you the skins that these players have chosen. And I don't know, I think I like this new Ash skin because it makes her tiny and hard to target. You know, you won't really aim for her.
Teemo.
Yeah, like a Teemo, just a slender and slim Teemo. So right now everything seems to be going the same way. They're going Komal back to bottom, the 4 into mid to blue, and now the Manila Eagles are again all in the middle, thinking when to go to the red or the blue right now. Kato now gonna stand off for the Wraith and the red, and right now Rumble blocking the blue, and now Java, is he gonna enter the bush for no reason again? Nope, he this time decides to throw the flag, making the smarter choice. Instead of blindly walking into something.
Yeah, the tactic has to change at this moment because we cannot pull the same tactic out again. Java won't be wasting his flash. Yeah, it looks like maybe Darkness will be wasting his flash.
No, right now Darkness, I think he does see he will be safe. I don't think he needs to waste the flash, as right now they are just thinking of what to do. Isabel lands a Q. Poison and hits the random Galio sitting around, and Galio still walking around. Jarvan back into position, waiting in the grass for something to happen, the bush, and now Nidali moves on together. Most probably, is he gonna throw it? Look, puts a trap there, It sees Jarvan, I believe, and right now the 4 of them are there. I think now they're going to give up and go back to the lane. And Cormor is still waiting in this tri-bush to see whether anyone will come in through the golems and get the red buff. But then middle, they're still mostly in the middle, still thinking of what to do, how they want to play this out. I think they're most probably going to steal the Wraith, go for the golem, and right now Janna is moving back to get the golems with Cormor. I wonder whether this is the correct timing. I believe they're going to go and catch Janna and Cormor. No, they're actually going to just go for the Wraith and the Rain instead.
Yeah, the main issue about this game is they restarted when TMA was whenever TMA had the early burn on, early flash burn on Jarvan, which actually helped them a lot. He couldn't get very well. He couldn't get very well because there was no less option for ganks because his flash was down.
Yes. But I suppose right now it's gonna
They're gonna take his raid.
They're gonna take his raid. His raid anyway. Jarvan's gonna be okay. I'm going to my Wraith now. Oh nope, he's going to opponent's Wraith, but is he gonna step on Nidalee chest, which he saw? Nope, he works. He's gonna gank top immediately.
No, he's gonna.
No, he's gonna go for the raid.
Yeah, he's gonna go with the secondary option of route.
Right now, bottom lane, I suppose the farm will be Cormor at 7 CS while Ashe has 3. Yes, and right now Jarvan is moving on to the raid, and now Mundo has the blue and the raid going on to his wolves. Jarvan most probably being able to clear. He prepares the flag to run instead of thinking of clearing off the raid as fast as he can, just to be safe since Mundo can really clear the jungle really quickly. So he gets the raid on his level 2, going to kill himself back out, but I mean
it's a hit and run.
It's a hit and run thing.
It's a very good hit.
But he's going to lose on the levels in clearing the jungle. Right now, he's still level 2, a dual buff. Mundo is about to be level 4 soon when he reaches the golems after this. And right now, Nidalee is still losing now the top to Rumble. Rumble with 12 CS and Nidalee to 6. This is just like before. And for the bottom, Ashe seems to be being quite aggressive together with Lulu. And right now, Galio and Cassiopeia in middle, both with quite almost the same CS. Everything going on slowly.
The game always tries to go with a very, very aggressive start compared to the majority of other teams where you see maybe USAs where you just force the pop. Yeah, it's quite true. Because the majority of Southeast Asian teams, they go with this really, really aggressive start where they want to get something done.
So right now there goes the gank on Cassiopeia. Jarvan lands the passive and Galio lands is slow, but that's all, just do some damage to push them back. And now Jarvan is still being at level 3. And now Mundo is just clearing the jungle so quickly, going to be level 5 pretty soon, I believe. Yes, and Jarvan just moving around again, stepping on traps by Nidalee. I believe that Ashe and Lulu does see him coming to the bottom. I know they're going for the golem, they have enough time. Right now, gang happens in the middle. Mundo chases down Galio with Cassiopeia, and right now they get straight hits again. Same now, but Galio has used up his mana, so it's going to go back to the base. And right now, at top, Rumble is putting pressure on Nidalee, and they're just trading hits right now. And so everything is crazy, tried to limit. Both gangs have just been pushing around, but Mundo's counter jungling is just totally ruining Jarvan right now. I think Jarvan, even though it's level 4, he's only at 16 CS to Mundo's 28.
Yeah, looks like the lanes are still on the farming phase, but TSS is definitely leading on the CS. Cassiopeia with 40 CS against Galio is losing on the CS. Tofu has drawn first blood on, and Tofu has drawn first blood onto Nidalee. Underneath his tower, and he almost drops with like how much HP now? 10 HP. Around 50 HP. He survives with 50 HP. Very well played, Tofu boy.
Oh, he burns his exhaust and flash as well.
He burns his exhaust and flash. But I think it was well deserved. It was well done. He lost the first blood, the extra 400 gold with this Rumble. Especially Rumble, he needs that early gold very bad.
Ashe is one of the ADs which I'm afraid to play in rank, because in my opinion she gets pushed back quite easily and she lacks like certain level of CC until she reaches 6.
Now actually she has the, I believe, for my opinion, she has overall, it's like an escape. She is somewhat like a Pokemon. She lacks an escape mechanism. She only has a skill, not unlike Vayne.
But Como has a further range as well. That's the thing. So Ash is like overall strong and weak AD carry, which makes it quite hard to balance out. It really depends on how well the players going to use. Right now Java is preparing for the gang into the mid lane. Most probably the CB goes off right here to check if Mundo is there. And right now they're going to go in. Yes, they're going to go in for the jump. Oh, Java flashes in and out. And Java comes in full and Hisoka flashes out. No panicking.
Much too for Java to move in. I think the coordination was a little off right there. They could have gotten the Cassiopeia kill if the Java and Galio didn't back Galio just waited a while.
I believe they just wanted to be aggressive. They just wanted Galio was losing the CS and he wanted to take the kill and quickly farm back up.
No, I think it was the timing and coordination. It was off there. It was just off there.
And right now Mundo is going to counter jungle once again, and he sees the Galio. Oh, he's going for the raid directly. And now moving to Galio, and now he's going to walk back out. And right now Javan is at his. Oh, he doesn't give the blue to Galio. I believe because he needs a level as well, and he needs to clear the jungle faster. He's losing quite a bit against Mundo. Mundo with 45 CS and Javan with 26. So right now at top, once again it's just a poking phase, but Dynasty is losing out quite a lot from the harass of Tofu Boy. Right now, Tofu is just, as a manaless champion, the advantage you always have to be poking your opponents without worrying that you're going to run out. Right now, Dynasty is going to get... Oh, nope, Dynasty just trades hits. The trading is about the same, but he's trying to pause it. Oh, there goes the out from Rumble, and Rumble goes off. Everything from Rumble comes out, sorry, I'm a bit tongue-tied right now. I didn't get a drink.
Well, don't worry about it. Look up the game right now. Just gonna move on with the normal phase. Now Rumble has taken 2 kills on mid lane, which will put him on the top lane. Well, other than that, Javan, I'm not too sure, losing a bit off to Mundo. Javan level 5, Mundo level 6. But the CS difference is showing. Mundo 47 and Lulu takes a kill on the Kog'Maw. Now we're going to work on to Janna. Mundo comes in trying to kit onto Janna. Janna ultis away. Mundo not going to get that kill right there. Not so easy to cleave under the tower.
Especially since Janna has a global taunt, but Mundo did not get taunted.
Item trap right now.
Oh wait, the Ash is going, I think, for Brutalizer.
It's like his shit looks like someone's going with that armor penetration. Now I've seen this style of Ash before. I mean this style of AD carry play. You move with a lot of armor penetration, which actually makes anyone with armor practically useless.
Yes.
Useless. It's like you have no armor at all. And she just got the Darkness gets a kill on Cassiopeia. Nice bang right there with Javan. So with the flash. Yep, the flash. No, he did not flash it. Yeah, we missed that.
Yes.
Alright, now let's just get onto the game.
These are new functions that Freak mentioned, where the camera will automatically zoom into those places where the action happens.
Yeah, I hope that comes to us soon.
And right now, let's see. Right now, Como getting poked by Ash and Lulu. Trading hits right now. Ash taking much more hits from the shield from Lulu is not enough to block the ultimate from Como. And right now they're just basically trading hits, taking everything slow, but Como now is level 6, has a better way of harassing Ash, and Ash should have the ult up, now preparing most probably for Mundo to come, prepare for the gang. Right now they trade hits again, Mundo is on his way, but they're just trading hits right now to see who gets the most damage out of each other, and right now Javan's in the middle, and I believe he'll be coming to bottom, either going to mid, to gang, but right now Mundo is coming, most probably going to go through the bush, right now, and the Ash arrow comes up, Mundo rushes in, and Lulu is going to move in for the slow to move and come out the cliff, everything.
The Kog'Maw do not have the flash, but Janna saves him. The Kog'Maw right there, very well played by the Janna. Javan coming in from the tri-brush side, but looking that his assistant is not required. He's gonna move on to the golem. No, he's actually gonna wait He's actually gonna wait in the brush next to the Golems, probably as an insurance if they would try to actually get onto Kog'Maw again.
Again, yes. And right now Kog'Maw is feeling very safe with the help from Janna, and Janna did a very well ulti both times, saving herself and now saving a top of down. We missed. Tofu goes down to the turret.
But Tofu goes down to the turret, but he has taken Lily for the third time. Now that who put his goalie right ahead of Lily a lot more.
And see right now it's quite funny as Ashe is going for armor penetration, Rumble is actually going for spell penetration.
Yeah, it's like a trade on the top side because Lily is going with that Raw of Aegis build to sustain longer.
And right now Galio with the blue buff being very safe, and now they're going to move down to the dragon as I think they're going to catch Ashe and Lulu out of position first as they slowly move down. There's no ward right there. There's no CV. The CV is up, but they're not going to use it. They do not see it coming. Oh, it's like they see it coming. They see the catch right here. Java moves in and ultimate from safe.
He actually blocks out the Galio. That wasn't such a great play. I think.
Oh, there goes the Galio flash out.
Into ulti, and
they catch the double kill. Yes, but then here comes Mundo. Mundo's going to take the kill on Galio right now.
No, I don't think so. I think Mundo's going to go down right here. Mundo almost goes down, and great play by them. I think Jarvan ulti still soon actually blocks out Galio
for going close.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was good. It was a good idea that. I mean, it was good play that Galio didn't pop his flash too early right there. But it was actually not a great idea for the ulti.
Yeah.
But it was. I think it was necessary, but bad positioning.
So right now TSS is just building up on the gold advantage with a lead of about 4k gold, 4,000. Right now in terms of items, Galio going for Abyssal soon after the Chalice of Harmony. And right now Kog'Maw is being safe, keep slowly and steadily farming, going back right now with the Zeal. Is he gonna wait for some money? Nope, he's just hitting the mana. And right now
I don't think so. I think Rumble is gonna move on to the Abyssal Scepter right soon. So he's gonna be able to take if he's gonna be able to take those hits with the little hits with the extra metric resistance. It's gonna be great to see a Rumble with so much spell penetration. I want to see how much damage that fire plays.
But the problem is that wouldn't Rumble shouldn't for higher sustain? Why he should have went for at least like a X-type revolver, to build up.
No, it doesn't make. I mean, it makes sense in both ways. It's fun. Whether you there's a few ways to win your lane. I think there's a few ways to win your lane. One is either you kill your opponent, or you out-sustain your opponent. These are the two ways. Now, of course, Rumble is opting to kill his opponent.
Opting to kill the opponent non-stop. And right now, at bot, Kog'Maw is being able to save far more problem. There's a 11 CS score difference right now, and I don't really quite see how TNA at the bot lane is going to work out right now. Janna's ulti has totally been saving Kog'Maw and herself from the ganks, so there's no problem on that side. But right now, Jarvan is.
Blue has been given to Janna, but Jarvan is going to put
Yes. But she's used up all her mana and going to go back to buy items. And now Galio is they're going to gang bottom again.
Let's just see onto the top lane, and Little is still having a so much damage on the same throw. I'm not too sure Little is
and the slap on the crypts overheats.
Yes, I think
so much magic damage.
I have a feeling that she needs a mega conflict so far, and she's still buying into the Rod of Ages. She's buying into the Rod of Ages. And I think she'll maybe eventually, at least eventually
Oh, there goes the out from Rumble and goes chase down. She's running out, she just bounces away.
Runs away, flash. But her flash is down, Rumble is in.
She has Ghost, I suppose?
Yeah, she still has Ghost. So it's gonna be really hard to catch.
And right now, Rumble just doing massive free farming, I suppose. Really not being able to do much now, going over to the Golems. Mundo unable to do as he pleases and this match.
Galio has bought up his. Galio has purchased it to the Abyssal Scepter. Now let's see what Rumble's going to get. I think probably Rumble's going to go with the Rala since Galio has already got the Abyssal Scepter.
What if he goes for Rabadon immediately?
Yeah, it works too.
I mean, he's doing very well so far right now because of the farming.
Yeah, it works
and winning on the lane. Right now, he's just totally pushing Idari away.
Let's see the list here. She have 5 into the here.
The gang happens from Castlevania helps Italy. The poison goes down.
Rumble
dodges.
5 lanes.
Castlevania misses
Rumble
out.
dodges the Cassiopeia. No, be able to kill Cassiopeia. And Rumble may go down to the Ignite. Yes, Rumble goes down to the Ignite. So much for outplaying, being outplayed. And then in the last part.
I know. I really believe Tofu could run from that, but he kept turning back.
I think he was like moving around trying to dodge the Nocturne, but I think it kind of backfired on him, right?
Yeah.
He just the Cassiopeia just placed them out. Just placed the Miasma in front of here. Okay, you're gonna dodge anyway, so what's the difference? That's it.
Yes. And right now Nidali is gonna break the top tower to bring the gold difference down. Or right now, gang happens again bottom and Galio.
Ash goes down to the combo out there and Galio moving in.
Flash out, goes in, Lava flash out, and right now.
See another kill.
Yes.
EMA Dynasty just got take on the top tower, putting their tower lead to 1. Now the gold lead is not too far away, 4.4k, but with 5 kills ahead, TSS is looking quite solid, especially in the top lane. The Rumble is now buying into the Rally with the Giant's Belt and the Anti-Fight.
Oops, right now just to check a bit of the warding. Right now there's 2 wards in the middle, and I think Manila has 2 wards close to the middle, but right now they have not been able to avoid being ganked, being caught at the bottom lane. Even though Lulu has many skills to save Ashe, but it's just not enough for Majavan out, Galio out, and the Janus CC. So everything is just falling up, and right now the positioning of everything puts TSS in a stronger position. Everyone's just trying very hard to farm out right now, and right now, I don't know, if I just feel that if I was Ashe and needed to farm up, I would start adding my 3rd skill instead of my 1st skill. I can't really kite anyone right now. What do you think about that? Like, I need the extra gold more than.
No, I think in the end, you even though you need the extra gold, but you have the damage. If you look at Ashe, she has a brutalizer, she has a big axe, she has a Doran blade, she has the damage. It's not like she can't really do a lot of damage. She can do damage, but she just needs she needs a zeal right now. If she wants to, she wants to look more into her ability, she needs a zeal.
I think you didn't notice that, but the double ward here, they just pumped it on at the same time.
Yeah, I saw that one too. But I just didn't want to say it. No TSS.
So right now they're just going to push mid tower. Maybe they're going to. Dragon is coming out soon.
The Dragon right there. The goal lead now is on 4.9k lead. Actually just down to 4.8k, and we see a ward on another ward in the top brush of the middle lane, on the bottom middle lane brush.
There goes Ashe.
Eagle, let's go to spot that on go back timing, let's go take Dragon. I'm not too sure whether it's a good choice for Manila to move in right here because Dragon's ulti, Rumble's ulti.
Mundo could rush in to get the smile of the Dragon, but he does not do that. He gets close away and it doesn't offer everyone. Preserver by his end, out and finds the Rumble by his hand. Monster not damage to them down, and right now Javan out.
Javan out into their lane, but their lane pops away, and it's trapping Jana right there. Looks like they're going to try to catch on to Javan. Yeah, they're going to catch on to Cassiopeia, but the flags are up, so Javan can't move in to catch them. And it was a 2 to nothing trade with the Dragon. Yes. And put that on a goal lead of 7.8k, no, actually 6.8k right now. Very, very good lead right there. Now, Galio with the blue buff. Now he's probably going to go back at the Glacier Shroud very soon.
Glacier Shroud? Yes, I see the items, but I was thinking he will go for more magic resist or AP heavy since he's doing such a good job, and Ashe currently can't really do much to him. And the AD side of the team is not that strong, right? I mean he's going for the cooldown reduction and all, but I would prefer like to get maybe Ramada. I mean Glacier Shard is a good item, not to.
Yeah, just we have seen Cassiopeia has picked up some allies. The allies picked up the Rumble. It hasn't gone back to buy anything yet, so it's going to pick up Relics Crystal Scepter as well. Both teams the items looking quite even other than the AD.
Yes, the AD carry. very big separation in the AD carry farm right now. I mean, just in terms of kills, not really in terms of the farming, but that really puts the AD carry difference. It's a very big difference overall.
Moving into the 20-minute club. Majority of players have their main icon.
And right now, Galio is trying to gang top when Delay was there, and Delay is going to move back. And right now, the devolving phase has started for TSS. They're just going to devolve as much as they can using Janna, as Janna has high mobility. And right now, nothing much TMA can do but to try and farm up stronger than opponents. Right now, oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm just,
let's just talk about the game. Don't you? I mean, you don't have to report everything's going on. Let's see if now Rumble. Let's see Rumble. Now they're going to move on to the top lane. Now if they get this tower, they're going to put their tower lead onto the tree, onto two tower lead over the enemy. Now it's going to give Manila Eagles a hard time. And see, majority I think just moving onto the Baron side. They may get Baron on this. They may be able to get Baron here, but I do not see Cotmore anyway. And it looks like they may be again going onto Mundo and Cassiopeia just flash out from Java's ulti. No, that has happened a lot of times. And Java just got flash in, try to take the kill, but Cotmore takes it instead, and they're going to get the kill onto Ashe as well. Lulu goes down as well. Probably going to try. Janna going to try ulti Mundo back into the team, but not going to happen right there. Now let's see Spear. Spear's going to hit up the Rumble, but not going to do a lot of damage. Just with the rod, Aegis really is not packing a lot of damage at the moment. I mean, probably due to her. Probably due to the early game where she had a lot of issues using the Rumble.
He's not even going to follow the reward, I believe.
No, they're going to reward. The spear hits, that's a lot of damage. Onto Janna, the next spear. Onto Janna may kill her. On the Baron, the next Baron hit onto Janna will kill her too. And Janna has no choice but to back up. And use the snipe. Unfortunately, Mundo doesn't get it. The arrow comes in, and Nidley may be able to take up this kill onto Java. Let's see what the spear can do. It's not going to get a lot of damage on the Rumble right there. Too bad for you, Nidley. And it looks like the advantage has gone back onto. The advantage has been taken by TSS. They have the barrier buff. They have the gold lead, they have the tower lead, they have the item lead, and this may be the end of the game once Cotmore move back to the tower. Cotmore goes back by, it's the end of the game right there. And we see Galio buying needlessly large rod with Rumble. It looks like he's going to opt into the really AP style build.
Now maybe he's just going to go for
Big die.
There's a pancake goalie going on right now, and nothing much TMA can do. They are getting caught out of position quite a lot. And they try to catch Janna, but no. Janna says no. There goes the Whirlwind, and Cassiopeia falls back. So all the being at top, nothing much Nidali can do. Just doing her best to farm as much as she can, and not try to die the Rumble. And right now in the middle, right now everything is going on, moving on. And with Jarvan now, the Baron buff, is he gonna flash up? Oh, there goes the Shredder.
Goes up. Mundo's gonna ulti out that. No, not gonna catch me. I go at least. Right now.
No, he did the Ashe arrow slows everyone down. And right now,
they may be setting up. They are gonna set up for the next dragon. Right now, it looks like they're gonna walk into the enemy blue brush. And their dragon timing should be impeccable right now. Let's see if it's gonna come out. And Cotmore just gonna power the bottom lane, and this fall guy can take the dragon easily. No worries, as Cassiopeia, Lulu, Ashe, and Mundo is just gonna go onto the bottom lane, trying to get Cotmore off. Cotmore's just gonna back off. Not gonna be able to do much. Galio's gonna join Cotmore in the rush, and he's probably gonna lose some people in. And we see Galio's flash is still on cooldown, but it's not a problem. Just have the righteous gust in, and well, that's all. And we see Java's gonna come for the bag, but just gonna take a briefcase in the face. Mundo foul.
So right now there goes another tower down for PSS and Nidali. Is Nidali coming back? Yes, she's coming back right now. But I felt that Nidali should just continue pushing. There's not being much.
He should continue push.
There's not being much he could do if he comes back. Yeah.
No, I think she can do something, but you know they will still need there no matter what. Even though she doesn't do a lot of damage, she's still important. Everyone's just gonna open up to Cassiopeia. Galio being blocked out by Java ulti again, but no problem there. Cutwater's gonna take you down. And you know, Cassiopeia goes down, Mundo goes down almost immediately. The Java flag dash misses Lily by a bit. And will be their first inhibitor. This will probably try the end of the game. Now it's only Ash, Lulu and Lily left. Not too sure what Lily can do. Lily jumping into Galio. Galio still has the ulti, still not too sure. Flash is out on Galio. Is Galio gonna flash it? Ulti. Lulu ulti moves up onto Galio and move on to Lily, and you know, I think they're just waiting there. Yeah, they're just gonna do it. It's almost up. It's almost up, and you know what? It's up. I think it's up. You know? You know what? They're just gonna back up. I think they're gonna push up to the middle lane. Yeah, it's up right now. Yep. The CV, the CV guy, they wanted to bait, or they wanted to ambush, but they wanted to ambush the opponents, but I think the CV caught them. And Galio's flash is up, so they have a chance to catch they have a chance for a secondary gang. Cassiopeia is just right there, so open, so easily.
Can we get picked up? Can you prepare the flash?
Go! Are you waiting?
Oh my god! Turns back. I think he's going to attack the tower, I suppose.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I'll trust his decision because I believe he knows what he's doing. I know I trust their decisions. You know, I'm not too great myself. And you know, Mundo is just walking around. You know, trying to push them back, and I think all of them are just going to go back. Their Baron block just went up. And it's going to be like 5 minutes to the next Baron. 3 minutes. Is it? Okay. 3 minutes to the next.
I think so.
No, it's going to 5 minutes. 5. It's the Baron buff is shorter.
It's 4-3, isn't it?
4-3?
No.
You know what? Whatever.
Yes.
Infinity Age picked up by Ash, finally. And Talma has already picked up the Infinity Age long time ago. Galio is still in Flash. Not sure what's going to go on here. And they maybe a Flash ulti by Javan. Oh, Galio's going to turn back to stone.
Oh, what a joke.
Oh, too bad for Galio right there. I'm probably going to pick up Zonya or Rabadon's left cap. Can we check how much gold he has on the moment?
Yes, we can. And he has
1,700.
Nope, he's going for the Rabadon,
but
doesn't have enough gold for that.
Yeah,
right now Nidali has 1,000 gold as well, but I don't think there's much. Oh, there goes a blasting run.
And Nidali is going to opt for Rabadon as well. Probably going to rely on those pokes, those spears to actually do a lot of damage, but you know, it's really an unreliable source. I feel that's an unreliable source of damage if you don't have anyone else poking with you. Yes.
Right now, Janna having the Shreya and the Aegis of Legion.
Aegis of Legion.
Yes, making the whole team more tanky. Right now being a very good benefit, and right now as Lulu has nothing, just 2 GP5s and wards, it puts them in a very bad position. Like they do not have Shreya to run away, but with Janna's passive, with Shreya, as it goes on, if they have no flash, they're definitely going to get caught by Galio or Javan easily. Right now, Mundo is just throwing briefcases into the dark, and they're most probably going to go for the top wave. No, they're just going to run around, going to wait for some random champion to walk into the bush, I believe. They're just waiting for an ambush, but they're going to hit for top right now.
The top lane. Let's go off for the top lane. Javan moving off from direction right there. Probably not too sure what he's actually trying to do.
He's just trying to bait champions.
Probably trying to get onto Ash right there. You see, and the eagle goes out. The wall goes out. You know, it's not gonna. It's gonna get spotted.
He misclicked like when he saw the wall. He pressed the armor.
Yeah, he pressed his armor.
I'm gonna break this wall with my armor. Woo! Oh, nothing happens.
And we see the Cotmore just poking away right there. Spears poked onto Cotmore, not much a lot of damage. And we see it goes the Javan ulti goes out, got flash again. It's not a big thing, you know, it's like
Galio has yet to flash out as well.
And we may see the next situation. This may be a flash out, and we see Galio now moving in. The
he's still taking.
Come up. What are you doing?
Just going back.
He's taking a lot of tower hits. He's taking a lot of damage. Yes. I don't blame him right there now. I think he's going to set number 1. That's what's going to go onto the Baron. Going to take the Baron buff and go back. And they still have the advantage. The bottom lane Chris is just going to push into the tower very easily. They have to defend this. And they have been pinging. TMA is pinging onto the Baron, thinking that they will go onto the Baron. But no, I see that this is going to come back onto the top lane. Lumber's going to take this tower. Oh, it's just one more kill. One more hit. Come on, go and grab it. Come on, what are you doing?
Right now,
we have
it's over against caught by Jarvan, by Galio.
Gets caught by everybody.
And right now, there goes the Galio flash out, catching almost everyone except for Lulu. But he goes down.
The Ashe pops right instantly as the ulti pops. The Ashe just pops right there like the Weezer. Freaking Weezer, something like that.
Yes, and that was a good out by Jana just now as Nidali pounced away. She on the out and pushed her back.
And this would be the end of the game.
GG.
This would be GG as soon as the technology the mid opponent is taking for the tower. Looks like they'll just go for the tower and this will be the end of the game. Good game, yes, don't need too much. Too much to mention the goalie. I don't want to count that. Lulu is probably going to go down. Yeah, Lulu is going to go down.
And there goes the ace before the next
ace. Very great game by PSN. Good job. TNA. Maybe next game. Oh, rage quit. Rage quit by Dynasty there. Alright, don't worry about it, Manila guys. You guys saw like Eagles right there. We look back onto the game. Let's see the it is a lot of goal lead right there.
Yes, there's like a
it's
total,
a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of goal lead right there.
Cogmore
has 13.4k. Compared to Ashe, it's 8.6. That's a lot. Even with the brutalizer, actually had the advantage with the brutalizer early on, where Cogmore was taking a lot more damage than usual.
but then the gangs for Mundo didn't work out. Jenna saved it, and when Galio and Jarvan went to gang together.
Yeah, Equivocal. I say shout out to Equivocal. That was great gameplay. That was great gameplay. But Equivocal right there, he saved Cogmore a lot. He saved majority. He saved a lot.
With zero kills,
he did a lot good.
0 deaths and 16 assists.
He did very well in that game. Equivocal did very well, in that game. Shoutouts to Equivocal. And shoutouts to Lulu as well, You tried. You tried your best. You tried. But don't worry, your time will come.
And so right now,
why is our commercials on?
right now, something has happened to Garena Taiwan's Twitch TV stream, so we are a bit lost.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We'll continue talking to you guys as I believe you want to hear him talk, not me, so I'll just go inside for a moment. Maybe go find some food. Maybe drink some honey.
No.
As the T-Birds.
No, stay here.
You want to go rampant?
No. Stay here. Where are you going?
No, you.
Just stay here. Where are you going?
Anyway, so as we said so far, Mundo has been a strong pick. Everyone loves jungle Mundo as his jungling phase, counter jungling phase is very strong. And Jarvan has been one of those currently being played junglers as well, but not that much. So Mundo in terms of speed is still number 1. Hopefully after the nerf there will be some changes to that.
You know what? There actually is a Razer. There actually is a Kingston product introduction soon, but unfortunately the Twitch TV is down. But stay tuned. We will have. Our next game will be Manila Eagles versus our very own KL Hunters very soon.
Yes, support the KL Hunters. I'm biased. I'm sorry.
That will probably be in an hour or half. It will probably be in half an hour's time. So why don't you guys stay tuned? Do not leave your seat. Leave your seat. Make a Milo. Get some cereal. Get some cereal.
What is wrong with you and cereal?
Why so serious? No, get away from me. Alright, so yeah, just stay tuned for a while, and we'll try and fix the stream. We'll try to fix the link to Taiwan.
Yes, so I think right now we shall give you an opening scene to see, and we'll be back shortly.
Wait, you know what? It's not there. Yep.
Yeah, we will be back shortly.
We'll be back shortly.
全，不占资源，连续拿下多项国际评测 No.1 殊荣。双擎技术、爆发护盾、雾爆保护、云端辨识、高速指纹辨识的产品特色。双擎技术，完美保护。GData 专线0227711616 www.gdata.tw。
Razer was the first to innovate by storing all of your gaming information in a mouse. We led, everyone else followed. The leader in gaming technology brings you the next generation in gaming peripherals. Introducing Razer Synapse 2.0, the world's first application for storing your peripheral settings in the cloud. With Razer Synapse 2.0, all of your preferences, key bindings, macros, profiles, and more stored instantly, online, in the cloud. Customize and store your settings for virtually any next-generation Razer peripheral and access them from anywhere. Now you can bring your settings with you to the LAN center, tournament, or on your work or home PC. With Synapse 2.0, you can have your settings anytime, anywhere.
在电脑世界，速度是你唯一的生存之道。Acer Predator 桌上型电脑采用 Intel Core 处理器，不锁背屏，全面释放效能极限，速度改变你的未来。Acer。
所有的嘉宾们以及玩家们，今天呢，我们很荣幸能够邀请到我们远道而来的贵宾，我们的这个 Riot 的长官以及我们 Garena 的长官，稍后为我们进行下列的访谈。那么现在我们请刚才的贵宾呢，请先上台，好不好？为我们就座。
Hello. Thank you.
好的，那么今天现场的嘉宾们以及现场的玩家们，接下来我们就要进行这难得的访谈时间。那么现在我们就把主持棒呢交给我们的大家长 Ready， 让我们热情的欢迎我们的今天的这个与会贵宾。
非常感谢今天各位喜欢英雄联盟、喜欢比赛的朋友们来到现场。我发现呢，好像给我的掌声都比给艺人要多一点，看来我蛮有魅力的，谢谢大家。今天呢，我们邀请到非常重量级的来宾来到台湾。那大家都知道呢，在台湾呢，英雄联盟的代理商是 Garena， 那么开发商是你们知道是谁吗？我听不到。Riot Games。好，今天呢，我们欢迎我们的 Riot Games 的首席执行长 Brandon Beck。Brandon 呢，将为我们向台湾的朋友们说些话。好，我们接下来我就交棒给他，谢谢大家。
Guys, we got off the plane a few hours ago in Taipei, and coming here and standing in front of this massive audience, watching League of Legends, is a huge thrill for us.
大家好，就是 Riot 他们刚几个小时前才刚从飞机下来，然后就马上从机场赶过来跟大家一起参加这次的盛会。那这次能够看到，就是所有人就是能够就是有这么热情的在这边欣赏 LL 的比赛，让Riot 的人感到十分的感动。
We are humbled and honored that Taiwan has embraced League of Legends the way that you guys have.
就是很高兴，也是因为各位召唤师的投入跟努力，才能造就现在台湾现在这个情况，真是非常谢谢大家。
And I brought a couple of guys from the office here to be with us in Taipei, and I want to just do some quick introductions.
那现在就是我们这次 Riot 的人也带了很多他们的团队过来。那接下来我们将一一帮各位介绍一下，这几位 Riot 的人到底是怎么样。
I'm going to start with Nika over there.
OK， 大家首先看到了这边是 Nika。
So yeah, give it up for Nika. All right.
我想大家都知道 Nika 是谁嘛，对不对
？We weren't sure how many people in Taipei were going to recognize or know Nika until we got off the plane. And there was a gentleman that worked as part of the airport staff, and he ran over to us and asked Nika to sign his shirt. Happened to be his work shirt, but then we knew maybe you guys know Nika in Taiwan, so that's great.
其实他们一开始在来这边的之前，他们不太确定说 ，OK，Nika 在这边有没有人知道到底 Nika Sora 是谁？但是我们刚刚在下飞机的时候碰到一个很有趣的情况，就是说，机场的工作人员他很兴奋的跑过来跟我们说，请问一下你们是 Riot 的人吗？然后，所以因为他有在看召唤师新鲜报，所以他认出了 Nika， 然后并且就是请他就在他的工作的衬衫上面直接就签下了 Nika 的名字，所以这个就是让我们觉得说，召唤师新鲜报这个东西在台湾其实也是非常 popular。
So I also want to introduce Jeff Lin. Jeff is a designer at Riot Games.
对，接下来呢我们要介绍的是Jeff Lin。Jeff 的话，其实他是 Riot 里面的首席的游戏设计师。
A few interesting facts about Jeff. Jeff used to be a professional gamer. He was a pro Warcraft 3 player representing Canada in the World Cyber Games.
Jeff 这边他的背景其实很有趣哦，他以前是一个魔兽3的职业玩家，他就是代表加拿大 WCG 的国家代表队。
But Jeff is also a doctorate in neuroscience and behavioral psychology.
但是呢，他同时也是美国心理学的博士。
And Jeff joined Riot within the last year to work on some of our most interesting design challenges, to work on things like matchmaking and player behavior, which includes the tribunal system and a lot more. So he's solving some of the most interesting design questions and doing some interesting research at Riot.
Jeff 在 Riot 的工作其实很有趣哦，他专注于就是一些非常复杂而且非常复杂但是有趣的系统，像是各位所熟知的审判者系统，或者是一些使用者行为方面的一些系统修正，还有一些更新跟强化。
所以审判者系统一直不上，就要找他啊。
所以我们这次帮大家把那个审判者系统的那个最主要负责人带来了，大家上吧。
And right here we have Dustin Beck. Dustin is our Vice President of Esports, and Dustin's job is to help League of Legends grow into its full potential as a massive global esport.
OK， 那这边这位 Dustin 呢，他则是Riot 的电竞副总裁。那他的工作其实最主要就是致力推广把 LOL 这个史上最强的电竞活动呢推广到全球。
So anyway, we're all really excited to be here with you guys. Again, this audience is extremely large and very very enthusiastic, as we could tell from the last game. So it's a lot of fun, and we appreciate you guys being such gracious hosts in Taipei.
还是在此是感谢各位大家，就是能够参加这次的盛会。那我们能看到这么多人能够来跟我们一起共襄盛举，实在是非常的高兴。谢谢大家。
非常感谢我们的 Brandon Beck 先生为我们解释几位他带来的这个成员。那么接下来呢，我想要一个一个采访一下，毕竟呢，我们对他们都有很多的问题想要问，那这个就由我来吧。首先呢，我想要问一下 Dustin Riot 是怎么样看电子竞技这件事情的 ？Hey Dustin, hi.
Hey.
So what's Riot's view on global esport?
First, I'd like to kind of get a sense of the audience. Can they raise their hand, whoever's a fan of the Taipei Assassins?
OK， 首先 Dustin 想要知道，请问在场的各位观众有多少是台北暗杀星的粉丝？可以麻烦举个手吗？
举个手，
让我们看一下吧。
哇
Wow. Can I get a yeah for Taipei Assassins?
来欢呼一下，让看一下我们的热情。
Great. Well, this audience is unbelievable, and back at Riot, all of us are huge esport fans. So when we see a crowd like this and an organization putting on a spectacle like this, it's again humbling to us as a company and fans of the sport. So thank you guys very much.
OK， 其实在 Riot 公司，他们每个人都是一个这个电竞的这个粉丝哦，所以这次能够看到这次如此大的电竞盛会，对他们来说其实是一种鼓励。那也非常感谢大家。
And as an esport team, we're looking to really grow esports into the biggest esport in the world. And there's been great competition here. We just got back from Korea, where they also had some great competition. And globally, we're looking at having the top 12 teams compete for a prize of $3 million. And 2 teams obviously are coming from Southeast Asia, and we're in Taiwan, and we're looking forward to seeing those teams competing.
那相信大家也知道，现在在全球各地，我们有各式各样的电竞赛事，英雄联盟的电竞赛事持续进行中，包含了最近他们也才刚从韩国过来，韩国那边也有举办类似的电竞盛事。所以呢，那接下来的日子中，我们会由 Garena 这边会推出2队来参加这个世界杯的那个最后冠军赛。那他也很期待说能够看到各位精彩优秀的表现。
Thank you.
OK, thank you. 很谢谢
Dustin
为我们的解说。我听说这个做电竞的人都是比较有干劲的哦。我想要听听这个Dustin 的尖叫声，来为我们的这个今天来到现场的选手们加油。OK, Dustin. So, could you shout out to cheer our teams up?
One more shout out, guys. Ah!
好，谢谢 Dustin，Thank you Dustin。OK， 让我坐回来。OK，so 我们接下来呢要问的是 Jeff。那刚刚呢，Brandon 有跟我们提到 ，Jeff 是一个土生土长的台湾人。那大家就非常好奇啦，台湾人能加入 Riot， 肯定呢是非常的强了。那么可不可以具体的介绍一下你在 Riot 的工作？哎，我讲中文你听得懂啊？听得懂。OK。
So we've been working super hard to bring the tribunal to Taiwan, and during this process we realized that we could do so much more than the tribunal. In fact, we're really interested in player behavior, and we're looking forward to bringing features that actually encourage positive behaviors in Taiwan, or in player behavior. By the way, 我是中国人，我是高雄来的，所以拜托大家跟 Brandon 说，多多带我回来台湾。
他是高雄人哦，现场有没有来自高雄的朋友？
有高雄的同学红包吗？
好棒，好棒，非常好，非常好。
OK， 那我大概解释一下，就是刚刚Jeff 的意思。其实这个就说 tribunal 这个东西就是所谓的审判者系统。那这个东西其实 Riot 一直在想办法强化它。那我发现说，除了那他们在最近的研究发现说，除了一些比较负面的一些东西以外，其实他们还在想办法帮 tribunal 加入很多正面的一些能量，比如说鼓励一些比较优良的行为这样子。所以说，那我们相信 Tribunal 在不久的，那它在未来也会在台湾台服上市。那到时候，我想相信大家可以看到更多更有趣的东西。
OK， 谢谢 Jeff 为我们的解说啊。也就是说，未来呢，我们会在这个新的审判系统里面，不只是惩罚，而是加入更多鼓励玩家正面行为的元素。那么接下来最后一位是我们的 Nika。OK。Nika 在之前跟我 meeting 的时候，非常想跟大家讲中文啊。那么，Nika 是怎么样的一个人呢？他在 Riot 担任的是Showcase， 不知道各位有没有看过？如果你是曾经在美服的玩家的话，你应该看过所谓的召唤师新鲜报这个东西。那么 Nika 呢，就是里面的主持人。那么我们今天呢要问他为什么？他们 Riot 是这么样的重视这些同人的创作。Okay, Nika, I think everyone is familiar with Showcase. So could you share with us why Riot is promoting the community fan arts?
It's really easy to be so passionate about the fan art and the creations that we get in because I mean they're plentiful and we love them so much. They come through our office, we share them with our friends, we share them with our coworkers, and so why don't we decide to share them with the entire world with this video that we're doing?
其实从游戏开始的时候，他们就一直不断收到各式各样的同人创作，包含了画作啊，或者是一些其他有趣的作品。那所以他们看到这些，他们非常很喜欢，然后他们拿给他们的朋友们看，拿给他们的同事看，但他发现其实一个最好的方法就是拿给全世界所有的玩家一起来分享这个非常有趣的创作，还有这些热情。
And you know, it's inspiring to see it from an international level. We would love to see more from Taiwan, from all of you, and all of your creativity. That's what we want to see more of. We've done a Valentine's Day contest, and that was phenomenal. We would love to see more of that, and so we can show it to everybody.
其实那他们其实接下来希望看到就是大家能够有更多来自各国的一些作品，包含了其实像之前台服我们所举办的情人节创作比赛，其实他们有看到那次的作品，然后他们觉得应该说为之惊喜吧。我今天秀给他们看的时候，他们整个尖叫出来，因为发现里面有非常好的创意在里面。那也希望大家就是尽量踊跃的投稿。那不管是我们，那如果是好的作品的话，我们台服这边也会一并帮大家投稿到美国的召唤师新年报，让全世界的人都看到属于台湾人的创作。
好，非常感谢 Nika 给我们的讲解哦。那么在未来呢，大家可能已经看到台湾的这个召唤师新鲜报已经有3集了嘛。那么在未来，如果你投稿在我们的论坛，我们也会将非常好的作品呢放到我们的新鲜报里面。如果这些作品非常好的话呢，我们会送给 Nika。好，那么最后呢，我们要跟大家讲一下，今天呢，他们来当然不是只来台上逛逛啦， 也会在整个会场里面绕。所以呢，大家如果在台下碰到他们的话，有机会要跟他们说个嗨哦。然后呢，最后我们想要问问 Brandon， 是不是还有什么话可以给大家鼓励一下？So later you're gonna look around in this stadium and people will say hi to you. Yeah. So do you have any remarks to share?
Yeah, I just want to say two more things. First of all, I want to sincerely thank all of you guys. In the first few months that League of Legends launched in Taiwan, you guys helped the game. The game was played by more than 5% of the entire Taiwanese population. You guys made it a huge success.
OK， 其实有2件事情想跟大家讲。第一件事情就是说，在台湾英雄联盟上市的短几个月之内，我们就发现，就是我们的会员数就增长得非常快。算起来，就是台湾有5%的人口现在正在玩英雄联盟。那对这件事情，我们其实是感到非常骄傲，也非常高兴。谢谢大家。
Give yourselves a round of applause.
给大家自己一点掌声嘛，对。谢谢。
You guys can understand me. And the second thing I want to say, I want to thank Garena. I'm incredibly impressed with the GPL. I mean, look at this. For the first main event, to have something with this caliber, this kind of stage, this whole setup, with all these teams, I mean, this is going to be the beginning of an incredibly exciting league. Jeff, I want you to translate that. I don't want
Brandon
them to talk
说
about
大家来谢谢 Garena， 大声一点。
大声点是开玩笑的啊。
So we're going to be floating around watching this event. We want to meet you guys, so please come say hi to all of us. We want to meet you, and again, thanks for hosting us in Taiwan. Thank you.
有的，没有的，Spice 有的，Spice 的一点，乌迪尔并没有在草丛里面打，他根本并没有在草丛里面打，根本可惜了。这边我们也不会知道，我雷斯被关到后面也不会不到，我雷斯被关到边，那下面的 AD 有然后帮忙，在闪现之后再帮 AD 有然后来帮忙，还有闪现失败啊，还有闪现失败，闪现撞墙的话那就没有办法了，这个闪现撞墙的话就没有办法了，没有逃脱计划就有。这个闪现撞墙已经不是在可以预期的状况，这个闪现撞墙已经不是在可以预期的状况，会不会太紧张？对，因为其实刚刚好像是会不会太紧张？有闪现撞墙的状况，已经可以闪现撞墙的状况，对，因为其实刚刚可以逃墙，应该是可以逃走的情况。因为其实刚刚雷子被关也关到人了，因为其实刚刚雷子被关也关到人，没有什么 CCT 可以控制住我们的，没有什么 CCT 可以控制住我们的自己闪现撞墙的话呢，也没有闪现撞墙的话呢，把威斯巴拱手让给了马来西亚队，把威斯巴拱手让给了马来西亚队。好，那现在看一下下路这边，那下路这边应该现在看一下下路这边，那下路这边应该是说非常压制对方塔下，他在吃兵数的话，塔下，他在吃兵数的话，稍微压了我们的寇格博，稍微19压了我们的寇格博19，因为其实葛雷夫的技能说，因为葛雷夫的技能。